Oh, hey, guess what? We're live!
What?
What?
Fuck it!
Okay.
Do it live!
Yeah! That's how you start a fucking hangout, boys.
What time is it?
Beer 30.
Beer 30.
Jesus Christ, I'm listening to the live feed.
Oh, no.
It started out right as I went, and we're live!
Fuck.
Oh, that was amazing.
I'm going to give that one a thumbs up in the butt.
Yeah, I will too. Hopefully I pull out a brown thumb. I mean, what?
What? Oh, look at that. Look at that katana leaned over at the dragon, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Sexy.
Hell yeah.
Reminds me, I saw a blue 600 katana at Walmart yesterday. I was going to send you a picture of it.
For sale?
Oh, really?
No. Parked next to the cart corral, like squeezed in between the carts and the concrete island. It's in an upcoming vlog. Shameless plug.
Oh. I saw one on Fort Knox the other day. It was a blue and white. I think the blue and white was a 750.
That's privileged information. Violating OPSEC.
What? Seeing a katana on Fort Knox? You did not see this.
It only looks like a katana. It's secretly a top secret government project.
It was cloaked.
Because there are none of these around anymore.
It's 2,000 pounds of gold painted to look like a katana.
That's how they're getting the gold out of the. That's how they're getting the gold out of the vault.
Pushing the motorcycle out, and it's just like.
It's like, wait a minute, is that a katana? No. Well, yes, it is. Oh my god! Oh, you're killing me over here.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh my god. Look what you made me fucking do. You made me squeeze your head till your eyeballs came out. Oh, what was that movie? Vegas? What was it? It wasn't Goodfellas. It was the best movie Sharon Stone was ever in. Where she didn't say anything. She just got drunk and high.
Not a damn clue, really.
Oh my god.
Let's see what the almighty Google says.
That's right. What's Google say? It's not Goodfellas. Is it good?
I'm going to need that quote again.
Look what you made me do. You made me squeeze your head till your eyeballs popped out. That's Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci's in the movie.
Yeah, it sounds like something.
Casino?
Casino. There you go. Ding, ding, ding.
1995 torture scene.
Ismoid got it.
Oh. Wow.
What's going on, Ismoid? And I know it's ISMOID, but, you know. And I did read the chat. Fuckers! Fucker right in the pussy.
Read the side chat, fucker. Yeah, damn it. In my day, get off my lawn. What?
He types that in, and all he hears is,
yeah. Oh, I love his question. Gonna be gay? You type it like it isn't already gay.
What do you mean? What do you mean get gay?
Gay. Well, happy. We're happy vloggers. That's right. We like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
And I see Illumajashi is in here, and Josh, before you say something, because I know you're gonna completely forget it, and I don't know why I remembered it instead of you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so backstory: Josh has sworn off wheelies.
Oh,
from now on.
Oh,
he did a first gear clutch up on an R6. 12 o'clocked it, and his feet came off the pegs.
Ooh.
He kept it up though, giggity. And my video that I just put on Instagram is a first gear clutch up, and I told him, you know, you don't do first gear clutch ups.
Well,
but
not on the R6.
Right. You can on a
something
Katana because it's got a whole 87 horsepower.
Right, on a Katana or on a Honda 919, first gear is like the equivalent of a second gear clutch up on a Super Sport. Because I can pop the front end up about 3 inches in second gear at 20 miles an hour. Whereas first gear, I can at least chase it out a bit.
All right, so
Who
just quick.
Who else popped in here?
This is I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but that's Crichton, I believe.
This one is
and his mic is muted at the moment.
Sigit Moroccans is in the chat.
Sigit Moroccan. So real quick.
Dog, shut up.
I titled this this hangout supporting motovlogging.
Amen.
As to say, yes, we support motovlogging, obviously, because we do that type stuff. And it's kind of like how everybody in the hangout supports their channel as well as other channels, and how viewers, we want to get input from the viewers on how to on how they support motovloggers and whatnot. And this is not necessarily just views and subscriptions and stuff, but like fan funding and Patreon, or sharing the videos out to Facebook and things like that, Twitter, and I see a whole bunch of other different little things. Pinterest. Ooh, I should go over to Pinterest and be like, hey, fuckers.
Hey, speaking of, congrats on 300 subs there, Rick.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, man, that was a celebration night right there.
I've been hovering over that for a little bit. Is it a grab for cash? I mean, I'll grab cash anytime it's held in front of my face, but no, it's not necessarily that. But those are ways that other motovloggers have been reaching out to help get support for their channels, because I mean, motovlogging is not cheap.
No,
it is not.
But I mean,
well,
it is what it is.
And I don't know about monetary support. And just to touch on that, I mean, motovlogging is a hobby. There are very select few people who have made a living out of it, and congratulations to them. But it's a hobby. So I mean, if you don't have the money for it, either you have to just save it or get that money somehow. I'm not shaming anyone for crowdfunding or anything like that.
Right.
But like I'm a Patreon to a few people, or a patron to a few people, but geez, I'm bad. I don't even share people's videos. I just comment on them.
I use my monetization. Monetization?
Close enough.
My mono. I use my to support my cocaine and hooker addiction. That's
and that's not a cheap addiction.
Social Blade estimates my ad revenue in a year from anywhere from $13 to $100.
$1 billion.
1 billion? Why make millions when we can make hundreds? But I have yet to get any sort of AdSense thing, but I figure when I do, it's just going to be reinvested in something relevant to vlogging, whether it's camera gear or whatever.
You're right. On the whole, Preparation H is good.
God damn it. These hangouts are just, every time I just turn into referencing one movie or another. There's one in particular that I will not reference because otherwise I will get completely derailed, but you know who it is.
And that's
is there someone that can talk to Sergeant?
2 or 4?
4 or 2?
I can. I elect not to.
I understand. I understand.
Wait, so where did you find the money part of Social Blade?
It was just on the.
If you just look yourself up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
It'll show it.
It's right at the bottom of that first.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
My estimated yearly earnings is anywhere from $4 to $69.
Ooh, a bike just went by with lights on it. Ooh. Ooh.
Rick's gonna buy it. Hey, on Social Blade, I
needs
know
to
the
bleed
first
for him.
result for Wheeling. That's exciting because there's another channel with the same name that's got twice as many subs.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, he does GTA videos.
Oh. You get over there and tell him, say, hey, motherfucker, this is my name.
It's been my name since I was born.
He says it seems he needs someone to read for him, too. That would be, seems he needs someone to read for him also.
Shut up.
Oh, we're going to get grammatically correct. And for Mr. USMC, I was prior Air Force, and I do have some college behind me, so I'm a little bit smart, but not smarter.
Well, you're government smart.
Yeah, there you go.
Government smart.
That's right. I'm hood rich, bitch.
Oh, man.
My whole living has been off the government.
Yeah, same here, actually.
Yeah, there you go. So I can't blame people on welfare. I can't blame people for child support. I can't blame people for anything because I'm living off the government.
Well, you can because you're getting the other end of the taxpayers' money.
Man, I pay into it also because when I go back to my civilian job, I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah, but they don't.
It's paid for by the government.
Yeah.
I pay into taxes. I pay into my health care. I pay into Social Security. And that FICA thing, I don't know what that's all about. And who that bitch, she keeps taking my money.
Right.
And USMC says, the chair force. Well, screw you too, buddy, because I lived in the desert for many years. Because I was an F-15 crew chief, and we got sent places that are pretty nasty too, and we lived in tents. Thank you very much. Loved you. Didn't say love you.
I mean, I
love
call it the chair force too.
Oh, there you go. But
then also call the Marine soldiers too.
Well, my head wouldn't fit in a jar because my brain was too big.
Oh,
I had too much knowledge up there. Knowledge. Oh no, just joking, man. Just joking. Love you, loved you, loved. Still, it's not a Brokeback moment.
Not yet, anyway.
It was like, why didn't you guys have your tents closer together? I didn't want it to be a Brokeback moment.
Where's your KC-135?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Who is the fourth icon we have in here?
The fourth icon? Well, we've got Ninja Shift, Ismoid,
Josh. Yeah, Crichton.
And, that icon. Yeah, that's Crichton.
Yeah.
I don't know if his mic's working. He's got it muted. It goes on and off every now and then.
It's probably having the same problem I had.
Yeah, he's having mic issues.
He's having mic issues. It might be something with Google. I had to go down into my my system tray and mess with my microphone settings.
Oh,
yeah, that's real entertaining conversation.
What was showing up when I click on his thing? Yeah, click on his thing. His microphone is disconnected.
Because it was showing the mute microphone icon over him, but now it's not. Yeah. I don't see the disconnected. Or is that what you're talking about?
I saw the mute microphone thing.
Yeah, I've seen it go on and off, but I still can't hear you, Steve. Great.
Like now?
Yeah, like right now it's off. I do really like that Gixxer though. That's my second favorite color scheme.
There we go. Am I in yet? Gixxer.
Oh, somebody want to send Ninja Shift an invite?
Is that a question?
It kind of was. See if y'all wanted to do it.
Not you little bitch.
I know. This is your hangout.
I thought you were.
Yeah, and then the other day you were trying to get Sarge to plug my channel for me, man. You got a keyboard?
Wait, was I?
On the Twitch when we were playing Portal.
Oh yeah, I watched a little bit of that.
Oh yeah.
God bless your soul.
I didn't know how to put a link in there though.
Oh, it's just a copy pasta thing.
Oh, it's a Lincoln Park.
Yeah.
Okay.
We tried so hard and got so far.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't.
It's like the sound of silence.
Yeah, you were singing that too. Probably still singing it.
Oh my gosh. 5 likes on this video. Nice. This is awesome. Dude, check it out. If we get 10 likes on this video, I'm giving away 3 Sergeant Markin stickers. Not that they're worth anything, but I will give away 3 Sergeant Markin stickers.
They might not be worth anything, but at least you can take pleasure in the fact that Sarge had to spend money to send them to you.
I did. I will. Well, what will happen is you'll have to send a self-addressed envelope to my house because somebody can't get their address right.
So, and now, by self-addressed, it does not have to be stamped. He will put a stamp on it.
I'll put a stamp on it. I just need your address. So you send you write your address on an envelope, you put it in an envelope, and send it to me, and I'll send a sticker to you.
You're going to get some weird dude showing up on your doorstep.
I'm going to send somebody some weird shit then.
Like the Sergeant mystery box.
The mystery box. Yep. I sent a guy some tampons, some cat food, and some pantyhose.
Didn't you have somebody bitch about it or something? It was like
somebody. Yeah. Well, because it was another address thing. It got sent back twice. And I'm like, dude, what do you want me to do? I tried.
Yeah.
And I never heard back from the guy. Ever. And he still pops up on my videos once in a while. He goes, where's my box? I'm like, dude,
check your messages, dude.
I gave it away like a month later.
That is plenty adequate time.
But I mean, when you go between, well, YouTube's not the best to communicate through.
Yeah.
So I would send them a message and wouldn't hear back for like 2 weeks. So, and then it was kind of a back and forth for about a month, and I didn't hear anything. And I was like, oh, well. So I did another giveaway, and I gave it to the next person. So it's just like vaping. Oh, we're two away.
Damn, son. I tell you what, if we get 20, I bet if we can do 20,
then you're gonna make me give away something else. Don't make me do it.
You'll have to give away one of those stick-on dildos for your helmet.
Oh, I've got one of those too.
Actually, if we get up to, I won't do the likes. I'll do the view.
We do the likes.
If we get up to 10, if we get up to 15 views, I'll give away 10 stickers.
What? Okay, we're at 10. We're at 10, and I said
we're at 10 likes. So you're doing your sticker giveaway.
Yes. So we got the likes. So there's got to be a question.
Oh, here we go. Here's even better. Here's even better.
For the 5 people that are watching now. Okay. To exclude the guys in the panel. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Yeah. You guys can't be included. But here we go. For the 5 people watching right now, what is the name of my blind cat?
Jeff!
Oh,
damn it.
Oh! I know this one. Oh!
Is that the sound of Rook, like, biting his own arm or something?
Yeah.
The sound of silence.
Blindy. What's up, Cheddar?
Nope, Cheddar's wrong. Come on, guys. These stickers are gold, man. They're worth their weight in aluminum.
I love gold.
Gold. But come on. Are these guys?
Smoking accident.
How far back are these guys searching? Bino eyes? No. Do you guys need a hint?
I've got the perfect hint.
Type in the comment section. One Eye Willie? No, that's the one I truly love for the past 40-something years. Come on, guys.
Justin, what's up? But yeah, for every 10 viewers, I'll give away 2 stickers.
Oh, there we go. And I'll throw another one in there. Just
wait, another 1 sticker or another 2 stickers?
12.
One.
One.
What up, Josh?
What's
up?
What? Illuminati!
Hold on.
Brown eye. No,
we'll do my triangle, and then we'll do Josh's.
My pathetic excuse for a triangle.
Yeah, and the Majashi teardrop.
Yeah.
I'm getting away, Scott.
Can you guys hear me now?
Let me know.
Yeah.
When, oh yeah, there you are.
There he is.
Ooh,
Finally.
Who's that?
So I'll let that's pronounce your name for us, please.
Crichton.
Crichton. I had it right. Woohoo! I get a sticker.
Is he a vlogger?
Yeah.
Oh.
Care to introduce yourself to everybody who does not know you?
I've been motovlogging since motovlogging became a thing. I've been doing it. When I first started doing it, there were maybe 10 people doing it. And I don't know, at some point I got tired of it and just quit. And then I've recently come back to it. Word of advice, don't do that.
And Crichton knows why I'm laughing.
When when you go away for a while and come back, you have a tendency to lose subscribers every time you upload a video. Every time I upload a video, I lose about 10 subscribers. Because it's just people that aren't watching anymore in general. And then I upload a video and they're like, "Oh, I used to watch that shit. Let's unsubscribe from that." But I pick up a few every time too, so it's evening out.
What is this, spam? Oh no, the only reason I'm laughing is because I asked the simple fact if you were a vlogger. Ha. And nobody else knows.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell me that you know him?
We shared the tent together. Oh yeah, we met up in the Ozarks. Like, what was it? God, it was 4 years ago.
Was it 4?
You fucking troll.
3 or 4.
I thought Sarge was laughing because he used to motovlog on a Super 8 camera, but
we're pretty close.
Okay.
Close.
Tidbit of information: I have a Super 8 millimeter. One of the reel-to-reels. I've got one of those.
And I'm assuming you also have duct tape?
It goes.
No, I have the camera, the original box, the original receipt that it was purchased with, and all of the extra shit I inherited it from my grandparents.
But can you get Super 8 film anymore?
Yeah, I've got the camera to record it with.
Well, I know you got that, but can you get anything for it anymore? Well, I mean, you can still get. I'm sure get 35 millimeter film and 120 millimeter slides. I'm assuming you can get 8 millimeter movie film.
Sarge, let me know when I can say the name because I actually know her name.
We've got Brown Eye, we've got Jesus, we've got Stevie Wonder, we've got Helen.
A hint. It has something to do with motorcycles.
Yes, that's a really good hint.
Hayo-san.
No, popular motorcycle stuff.
But no, Crichton. I think it was your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin that you took off in the Ozarks and got lost.
Oh well, that's our story.
Oh, is that the one y'all were talking about?
Yeah. We got split between 2 groups, and we tried to play catch-up and never found the first group. So there was a Brokeback moment. His cousin will never be the same.
Keep the baby.
He still speaks fondly of you every time I talk to him.
Really? No. No, genuinely, I know Crichton, Rookzer, and everyone else has met me. I'm genuinely a good person, so I didn't rape him that day.
Is that a 750 you ride?
What, the Gixxer?
Yes.
No, it's a 600.
600? Okay.
I got a really good deal on it. I was looking for a 750, but I got a really good deal on that bike.
I just subbed you. You don't have a 750. Now I have to unsub you, man. I haven't even watched a video, and I have to unsub. I was gonna wait for the next upload.
Crichton,
I've got a vinyl cutter. I'll just change it now.
There you go. I might be getting a vinyl cutter soon.
Put like a 1300 on it.
Oh, wow.
No, just add an extra 0 to the 750.
7,500.
No, I was saying
I swapped an engine from a
750.
Oh, okay.
So
It's a
apparently,
0.75 cc motorcycle.
so apparently, I call my cat Rookzer and kick it.
Yeah.
You too?
Okay, can I say it? Can I say it?
No, don't say it. Don't say it. No, I need more cowbell.
I need more cowbell. I can never do a fucking Christopher Walken voice. I've done it twice, but I can't do it on purpose.
I need more cowbell.
Yeah.
The most awesome music video in existence is for a musician called Fatboy Slim. The song "Weapon of Choice" is just Christopher Walken dancing for 4 minutes straight.
Oh, did you see the drum off?
Huh?
The drum off video. It was on one of the late night shows. They had he does the cowbell. Help me. What's the comedian's name? He plays the cowbell.
Damn it.
In that video.
Oh,
It's not Farrell, is it?
Yeah.
no, Will Ferrell, yeah.
Will Ferrell does a drum off against the lead drummer with the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, dude, I think I
I've
have
seen that.
You've
I've
seen
seen
that.
that.
You've
They're
seen
separated at birth twins.
Yeah. Oh my God. Is that true? Oh, it was so crazy. And then they end that video with playing the cowbell. It was freaking awesome.
I got a fever, and I need more cowbell.
More cowbell.
The only
That's the closest I can
prescription is more cowbell.
More cowbell. And you got to do it. That's the closest I can get to Will Ferrell.
Come on, guys.
There was, I think the movie was called Seven Psychopaths. I didn't see the movie, but I just remember the trailer. One of the guys points a gun at.
Oh yeah, it's at the end of the movie.
Put your hands up. No. I have a gun.
It's a good movie, by the way. It's
I'm not
one
a
of the.
movie person, but I need to check it out.
It's one of the few movies, because you know how like a lot of movies, the like suspense movies or whatever, will kind of drag you along and try to do a whole plot twist at the very end. This one, you have an idea of what the plot twist is, and that idea is actually what it is. So it throws you for a complete loop when you get to it, and you're like, "Holy shit!"
Oh, is that throttle locked?
It's
It
a
is.
good
Throttle
lock.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I had to watch the tribe do it. I had to watch the tribe get it done tonight.
Oh, that shit's still on?
It just ended about 15 minutes ago.
Well, I'm saying it's still on the air. I just can't.
Is that the new camera lens behind you there?
Oh yeah, yep.
Nice.
Oh, look
I
at that.
love the
unit.
photos.
It's looking nice, dude. Here's the. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the other one. Yeah. So here's the other one. So, that's about as far as it goes.
I'm sorry.
So you got a little bit of enhancement there.
I mean,
Yeah.
A couple years ago, I rented a 400 millimeter telephoto lens, which is a 1.5 feet long.
Yeah, this was 300. So.
Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
remember like getting in a kind of like a pissing match with I think Joe M750 on Facebook, posting camera lenses, and I had that, so it's just
Blam!
of course right now I'm sitting here with like 5 lenses on my desk.
I've got 3 cameras sitting on my desk.
Oh, shit.
So what?
1, 2,
Drift,
3.
GoPro, and then the Nikon.
Feel free to donate one at any time.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, just get rid of that GoPro.
200 viewers.
I've got,
Giveaway. No.
right? I've got this one,
Who's doing the giveaway?
this one, and then my phone.
Who's doing the giveaway?
Oh, your phone doesn't count. Come on. Wait, no, the phone doesn't count.
Hey, phones,
I legit thought I had 3 cameras, so I had to
phones
improvise on the
anymore,
third one.
man. That phones count.
I got
Hey, we got
Shit, I mean, half my weekend
Oh
with
wait, no, I
Brian.
do. I've got my GoPro.
Half,
Suck it.
half my weekend with Brian West was shot on the freaking phone. It was like, wow.
Yeah, that quality looked good. It looked real sharp.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was 1080 60, which is what I want because 4K just, I don't know. But
4K for YouTube is kind of
it's a mute point. I mean, if you record 4K, then you downscale to 1080 and it looks fabulous.
Don't you mean
However,
a moot
if you're
point?
doing,
Moot.
don't you mean a moo point?
Moot. Moot.
It's
Mute.
it's actually MOOT, not
Moot.
mute. This one for the drone. Wait.
All right. Nobody name. Nobody can figure out
Nobody's
the name of
named-
my cat.
I think they gave up.
Oh, I know. They probably did. Losers.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
And no.
We do not
And it-
bite
and-
our kitty.
And if it was my penis, it'd be huge worth. But anyways. Oh.
I need to prop my feet up.
What,
Shit's getting
is
deep.
shit getting deep? Oh, man.
Who's got the crickets?
I know. Makes me want to go to
Oh,
sleep.
you know what? It might be me. Hang on. I'll
You
fix
got
it.
crickets?
I got my window open and the crickets might be chirping.
I remember there was one hangout. My microphone is so good at picking up background noise. People will hear trains going by a half mile away and crickets that are outside.
This is the
in my
blue
backyard.
snowball, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So they run a train by you, huh?
There's the train going by right now. I'm waiting for Rook to pull out the horse mask.
Oh, well, I guess I can go ahead and do that.
They always run the train by your place.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when I pull the horse mask out, I do the same thing with it every time.
Oh yeah, but
It always bows to the camera.
Oh yeah, we'll call it bowing. Oh, there he goes. Do it again. No.
I've yet to figure out a way to ride a motorcycle with this, but when I do, when I do.
You could do it.
A horse is a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse.
What even is this hangout? Hey, wait, hold on. I can't see. There we go.
Oh, let's get all the barnyard animals in here one night.
All right, hold on.
If somebody can find a chicken head, someone can find a pig head,
Chicken head.
someone can find the heads, that would be awesome. Oh, we got a head. We got a head coming. Let people. He's trying to get ahead in life.
There we go. We'll do a nose.
All right, we're in gorilla mode.
Yep. We're heading towards something.
It's Harambe!
Oh, I tried to think of the name, but you beat me to it.
Don't be alarmed, mate. It's Harambe.
Harambe.
Oh, so do you? I was under the impression that that was kind of like a semi-permanent mod to Patrick's helmet.
Oh yeah. There's absolutely no getting rid of this. This is permanent as hell.
Oh, okay. So it's like a spare helmet then.
Oh yeah. It was. I had this helmet for a long time, and it was about 7 years old. So I bought the Shoei,
Yeah.
and then
I like how you have your Astros on top of it.
Oh,
Like it helps.
if I do this, it'll echo.
I was actually in it. Here's again shameless plug in an upcoming scheduled vlog. I was in the auto parts store, and the lady who was helping me was talking about her son had a unicorn mask like this one, and so I kind of plugged your video with Patrick of the gorilla versus banana.
Yeah.
But that is I cannot wait to see more of that.
Hold on.
It's so smoky in here.
Hold on. Let me take this off so I can actually see shit now.
I wonder if I could blow vape rings with a horse head.
Nope.
All right, I've never done screen sharing before. Hang on. Screen sharing. Screen share.
Is it coming out the nose? Yours is.
I can't see.
Tell me if mine does.
Hold on. Let me reposition my nose here.
You are screen sharing.
I couldn't switch to your camera quick enough.
Hold on a minute.
Welcome to the Motobuddies hangout, where two men in horse masks are vaping.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right,
I
so
can't
here.
see.
All right, can you guys hear me?
I can't breathe either.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So here was a situation where we went to Taco Bell and scared the absolute leaving bejesus out of this lady. He asked if they sold bananas. He actually asked him. He's like, "Can I please get a banana?" And she's like, "We don't sell anything banana." She was scared.
You don't sell
Over her head.
Did she say it exactly like that? We don't sell anything banana?
Oh yeah, exactly, word for word like
I
that.
thought they might have, because they have got those like fruit slushy things that they sell. I thought they might have banana, but that's not very Mexican.
Banana.
There's the. Hold on. There's the gorilla eating.
I can just imagine you walking into like a Walmart and just going and buying like 10 bunches of bananas and going through the checkout like that.
Actually, so the original plan was we were going to go to like a grocery store, didn't really matter which one, that had sold bananas, and he was going to walk in with a grocery cart and just load put one bushel of bananas in it, and then just look back and forth between them, and then just like throw all of them in there. And then record him walking to the cash register with like an entire grocery cart full of bananas.
That's when you go to the cashier next door and he looks over and sees you and you just run out of the store.
See, that's the kind of idea in the video that I was just showing you. Was I want to make it based around motorcycles, right? So we do that kind of same sort of skit where, like, when it screen shares, does it pick up audio or no?
No.
No. I think you have to do that with like virtual audio cable or something.
I got an idea. Hold on. I'm gonna put my my headphones right up against the microphone. So hold on. Screen share. Oh god, here we go. Drum roll, please. All right. So basically, the gist of it is he realizes he just got his last banana. He just ate his last banana. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this.
Hello. You're looking for
Nice.
See it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted. My arms are open wide.
That almost makes me want to, whenever I come up there, bring my whoopee cushion costume.
Yeah, I mean, how do I stop screen sharing? What the fuck?
There should be a little bar at the bottom. Yeah, stop screen sharing.
I was looking at the wrong screen. So that was kind of the idea. That video is going to get released tomorrow with the Taco Bell's part and the little short skit of, I call it Love at First Sight because like that's kind of where we went with it.
Yeah.
And Chris, for
What's
all
up,
of
Modified?
30 seconds, we were talking about how you support motovlogging channels and everything. I will share the living hell out of that.
Right? I will too.
It's in my head though. It's like, honestly, in my head, I felt like the skits were going to be easier to do, but they are hard as hell to do. It really is difficult.
Yep.
There is a lot of setup.
Because even when we're trying to do the shots with like the Nikon camera and stuff, because I wanted like part of that shot was he was eating the banana, but he couldn't actually eat the banana because he's got a helmet on, right? So part of it was like him raising the banana up to his mouth and then switching to the GoPro shot because the banana goes above the GoPro, so you can't actually see it get ate. And then we chopped off part of the banana and kept chopping it down so it looks like he was eating. But every time we cut to the GoPro shot, you just see the Nikon facing right back at you, and it's like that's stuff that I'm not used to doing. So
So you have to do like 2 separate takes to get immersive with it.
Yeah. So it's things you're learning as we kind of go with it.
Yeah.
And
My first thought on the first one where you were kind of asking for input was, I think it was in Jackass 2 with Wee Man and Preston Lacey.
okay,
I think Preston is chasing Wee Man or something, and he runs into a store around a corner, and so Preston Lacey, who's this big, like 350-pound dude, runs around the corner, and all of a sudden there's like 50 little people dressed exactly like Wee Man, and they start chasing him back around the corner, which it would probably be really expensive to get 50 people in banana costumes on motorcycles, but I just thought of antics kind of that caliber that you could.
I'd do it. I'll put a banana costume on.
So here's the thing. Like, part of the whole creation of everything is we still wanted to make it safe, right? We didn't want to.
Yes.
We didn't want to make it like when we did the gorilla costume. We didn't want the gorilla helmet or the mask to like shift on the helmet and then block his vision or something. We already have fogging issues because we can't move the visor because everything is like epoxy to the fucking helmet.
Jeez.
So he can only lift the visor so far, and we've tried to do what we can to fix the fogging issues, but I still wanted to make it safe. So I got everything large so we can still wear the gear underneath it.
Yeah. And I like that you've got your reflective high-vis pants with the banana suit and the helmet and everything, too. I can appreciate that.
Well, when we did the first shot, I was in jeans, just wearing jeans, and it kind of took away from the costume. So I'm like, and then I just had my black leather jacket on underneath. So that's why I bought the yellow, just a yellow T-shirt, long sleeve T-shirt to go over top of the jacket so it kind of matches the banana costume. And then finding yellow pants isn't as easy as you think it would be. Except for like the ones like sweatpants that have like the scrunchy bottom, and I wasn't wearing those around. So it's already hard enough as the banana to ride around because you are so visible, and people, especially at nighttime, nobody sees the gorilla because he's all black.
Yeah.
So all they see is this high vis banana driving around, and they're just like, "What the hell is wrong with you? Like, are you retarded or what?" So.
Oh my God. I've been laughing the whole time, and my microphone's been off. Holy fuck!
It sounds like a rip-off of Revzilla's High-Vis Brian. It's just High-Vis Banana.
I mean, all you got to do is, as far as yellow pants, man, you just go to MC Hammer store, you know.
Well, that's kind of
Just a quick question. try the Banana Republic.
Oh. Oh.
You know what?
Guys and your puns.
No, that's actually brilliant.
Well,
We can
yeah, you
actually-
could use that in a video.
We could use that in a video. Like, I walk into Banana Republic as a banana, and then the gorilla walks into Banana Republic looking for bananas.
Oh, we still got to do the bra thing.
The bra thing.
Yeah, we do. When are you getting your
Yes.
ass up here so we can? Because I know where
You
your
want
secret is.
to.
Fucking, what are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing.
Get your ass up here. We'll have pizza.
Yeah. Okay. Twist
Banana
my
hammock.
arm. And
Hey.
I'll put on a banana hammock.
Tell me it's not going to be the Borat one where it comes over your shoulders.
I was just gonna.
Hello.
Very nice.
Very nice, very nice.
Banana hammock republic.
Need
I
a third so we can see you both get arrested.
Oh, we
clothing.
Here's the other downside to it, is we have had a third and fourth guy come out with GoPros and record from the back, but the GoPro is obviously, as you guys know, is terrible at any sort of distance, right? So if it's not right up in the shot, it's not very good. So that's the issue we ran into with that.
Oh, the
And
then
at
on
the same
top of
time,
that-
you're trying to be safe. So if you're doing any shenanigans, you don't necessarily want your third-person camera right there with you.
And
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of you guys can attest, just syncing 2 or 3 cameras is kind of hard enough to edit as it is. Adding a 4th and 5th camera makes me want to shoot myself. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't know if you guys have used Adobe Premiere, but it's fantastic with multiple cameras.
Oh yeah, it isn't.
But it's getting them initially sequenced, and then like if your video runs longer than just one clip, then it becomes much more difficult.
Because they all sync at different times and they
Right.
drop maybe a
Well-
frame or two.
Ooh, let's talk about that one. Why don't we, Rookzer?
It's not just that. It's because I know you've got the drift and I've got the drifts. So syncing up with GoPros can be quite difficult because drift has that
See you have
3 to
Delay.
4 second
Yeah.
I
between clips. So
You almost have to like
please
stop
get
and start again and just start
Yeah.
new clips again before it does that delay.
And
Or
I have done that for some of mine.
or get in the habit of just clapping a lot. You know what I mean? That's the only other option is doing the stupid retarded clap. I mean,
I use my
Yeah,
my
and then whenever
visor
you-
as a clapboard, but obviously Patrick can't do that.
The one thing I don't really care too much for as far as the whole clapping thing, I love the clap because it's an instant just done.
mhm.
You love the
But
clap.
when you have a group of a bunch of people and you clap, all of a sudden they start clapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus,
I-
you have to have everybody looking at the same person, otherwise it's
Yeah.
useless.
Well, I mean, it's like, hey, back in the day, we used to honk
Yeah.
the horn to sync.
I mean, a horn would be fantastic, and I'll tell you why.
You go, hurt.
Because in Adobe Premiere, you can sync all videos off of audio.
You can do that in Power Director too.
Okay, so the clap.
Oh, I learned something. Not.
The clap doesn't get fantastic syncing ability, but a horn would.
There was sarcasm. He's new.
I usually just because I edit in Vegas and it's got a nice clear waveform in the audio track, so I usually
Yes.
try to go off of that.
Yeah, I mean, every
Sync
editor has that. Every editor should have that, I think.
Yeah,
I
and
think so. I'm
you-
really
Windows
you
Movie
see-
Maker has it.
That's another thing I didn't care too much for that would take a lot of getting used to for me is the waveform in Adobe Premiere versus what I'm used to with video or Power Director, because Power Director it's both going up and down. It's not, and they're kind of mirrored for left and right channel. And Adobe Premiere has them both going like this. And the color scheme that they use, I know you can change it, but I couldn't figure out where. But I know you can change it, but the color scheme was inverted from what I'm used to. I'm used to the darker color being the sound and the lighter color being the background.
Well, here's mine. I mean, I don't know. Is this what yours was looking like?
Yes.
Well, that's
And
actually straight. That's music. Now, if I go to this is the audio color for like straight audio out of the camera. So
Yeah.
it's like the blue with the white, or the
yeah,
blue with the
and
white.
it was that blue with the light blue that was really throwing me off, and I just couldn't get used to it.
Okay, so I may have hit the screen sharing thing. Did it stop? Am I still
Yep.
screen sharing? Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
I may have accidentally closed the wrong tab.
Wah, wah.
What's up, Ninja?
Not much.
All right, so I want to get everybody's opinion since we've got 7 people in here now. I want to get everybody's not really opinion, but outlook on the best way to support other motovloggers and what kind of support as a motovlogger you are looking for.
Here's
from left to right on my screen. It's
Okay.
it's Prolog, Josh,
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
But we
All
can
right.
start right to left, but then it's me first. So, who wants to go first?
I'll
Just
go.
do it.
Okay.
All right. So as far as how do I support motovloggers, I mean, it's for starters, it's simple. Watch their videos, comment on their videos, because I think a very successful thing that a lot of the really popular channels get is a lot of comments. And people start interacting with other people in the comments, and it makes you want to watch their videos, even if they're because your videos can't be from beginning to end entertaining. It's just impossible. I mean, unless you're only putting out a video a month, right? And you're trying to get all the best stuff you could find. If you're trying to put out 2 videos a week on a schedule, or that's your goal is 2 videos, 3 videos a week, you can't make it 100% of the time be 100% entertaining. And just like the most popular radio shows, I don't know if you guys have it actually in Louisville, Rover's Morning Glory. Have you ever heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
They're actually based out of Cleveland, Ohio, where I live. And the one thing that he said is you can't hit home runs in every video or every day or every video. Sometimes you just gotta go through the process and do your boring stuff to kind of fill content sometimes. So during those times, you need that interaction within the comments for people to go and just kind of peruse as maybe they're not that interested, so they don't just leave the video.
Yep.
As far as what I want from motovloggers is just like I said, watch my videos, comment on my videos, like the videos, interact in Facebook when you're doing the YouTube motovlogger,
That's another thing I want to talk
community.
about.
Oh yeah, touchy subject.
What? Okay. But when you start comments in there, it kind of constantly keeps bumping those threads to the top, and people see those. You know what I mean? So you post like, "Hey, new video went live. This is what is an interesting part. I just pulled 3 beers out of my my tank bag and drank them," kind of thing. And then it keeps getting bumped. What happened? Did I just lose somebody?
No.
No, I'm here.
Hello?
Hello.
We're here.
Hello.
I think you're just paranoid.
What, are you sure it was beer you pulled out of your tank bag? Hey, Ninja Shift is here.
No, I think we lost.
You wheeling?
No, everybody's still here. We still got 7.
Illuminati.
I think my hangout
I'm gonna
crashed.
wait.
What the
I'm
hell
gonna
just
wait
happened?
till my turn to talk
Oh, he
to
can't
build off
hear
of.
us anymore. His hangout crashed.
Yep, he just dropped out. I'm gonna wait until. There he is.
Don't
You hear us now?
And he's back.
Yeah, I crashed. Somehow my browser crashed.
And we could hear you. We're like, you're fine. You're
Everything
good.
froze, and like all I froze on was Rookzer pulling a beer out, and it was like right in the middle of the screen as he was getting ready to set him on his desk. That's why I was like, and that's what made me say the 3 beers out of a tank bag kind of thing. But it constantly keeps bumping the thread every time people start interacting in comments. And then, I mean, that's just one thing that I think is important, especially when you have like a small group in that community that can constantly keep bumping each other's stuff. It just helps out, I think.
All right. So
we just jumping in, or is this being moderated by Rook?
No, go ahead and jump in.
Okay. I think you made a really good point with that interaction on any sort of dull moments in the videos, because especially on mobile, I find myself doing that a lot. Is because with motovlogging, I mostly just listen to them and either do stuff on another tab, walk around my house and do stuff. I'll listen to them, but then I scroll through the comments, see what other people are saying, and talk to them. But I also think that views are definitely nice, subs are definitely nice, but comments are probably the most rewarding thing for me. When I get a video that has all of a sudden 40 or 50 comments versus a normal like 12 or 13, I'm like, damn, that feels really good. I must have done a really good job on this one. And at least personally, it's the most rewarding, and it makes me want to do more. I did a dual vlog with someone who's got nearly 200,000 subs. And so when those went up, I got a little more traffic and people who were new to the channel either complimenting or just commenting on it. And it was really nice to be able to go through and respond to new people and have a conversation where it's not just me talking to a camera, where I've got feedback, criticism, anything like that, where I can take that into consideration and respond to it in the comment thread. So at least personally, that's probably the biggest thing I look for support, at least.
Okay. And next person. I'll go.
I don't know who's next.
Right?
We've already gone out of order.
Yeah, man. Oh,
I was looking at something.
I think everybody's order is different on their screens. I'm not sure. Yeah, the comments are great. The views are great. The likes and stuff. And I think to elaborate a little bit more on the comments, if I'm not mistaken, when you comment on a video and you leave it and you go watch whatever else or you go do whatever else, you notice you have a reply to your comment or somebody else comments on your video. Whenever you go back to either reply to that or whatever, it does throw another view on that. Because I noticed
up to 300.
Up to 300?
Yeah, at 300 is where YouTube starts pretty much double checking to make sure they're unique views. At least last time I checked.
Luckily, I don't have to worry about that on my videos.
Same here, dude.
So there's that. So you'll get at least up to the 300 mark. And then as far as like sharing the videos out, because I'm sure you all do as well. I know Sarge does. I think Throttle Lock has said it a few times, but like share the videos out on whatever media. That'll help a lot too. I share mine out, or I put my videos, the link to it on my Facebook page, and then I share it through my personal page, and then I know a couple of people share it here and there. But then I've been thinking about like making the whole Facebook Shorts, like a clip or a couple clips from the video put together, and then to see the whole video, click here.
Mm-hmm.
Thought about doing stuff like that. But then as far as other support, and I know I've mentioned it a few times, and it does seem kind of like it's a touchy subject with a lot of people, but the whole crowdfunding thing. What are your all's opinions on that?
I mean, if you want to do it, power to you. It's a lot of times perceived as desperate or shame-worthy, but it's certainly got its place, and especially if you give a good incentive for potential contributors.
Mm-hmm.
See, my theory on that is if you make it seem like it's a desperation thing, I think it's a super negative. So if like if you start a channel up, let's just say, right, a brand new channel, and you've got 20 subs and you've already started trying to get the crowdfunding or whatever. I don't know what the exact requirements are, but I don't know what the Patreon requirements are or anything like that. But if it sounds like all you're trying to do is get into this because you're trying to get people to give you money, I think that's bad. And I've noticed that the same kind of theory correlates onto the Twitch side as well, especially with a lot of the bigger motovloggers. They're going over to Twitch solely because they see that community likes to donate, and it just seems to me like it's just a money hungry thing, as opposed to doing it because if I feel that you're just doing it because you're just trying to make money, that's going to rub me the wrong way personally.
Yeah.
But if I feel like you're doing it because you enjoy it, and that's just the side effect of it, someone wants to donate to you, okay, more the power to them to do that. But in my opinion, maybe you just throw it on there in the comments. Hey, if you want to support this stream, if you want to support the channel, here's my Patreon, here's my crowdfunding. Go for it. But if you're in there going in your videos, like mentioning it, hey, here's my Patreon, here's my crowdfunding. If you guys want to support the channel, if you're coming out there saying it, I don't know. I just think that's like kind of tacky in my opinion.
I like the way that Backroad does it. I don't know if any of you have watched one of his later videos or
Nope.
one of his newer videos. He talks about his Patreon and why he needs it, but he also gives an incentive for that Patreon, and that incentive is, especially in a motovlogger's case, if you become a patron for him, he makes sure that you are also recognized as a sponsor for his content.
Yeah,
And he
for
puts
$10 or more.
Yeah, and he puts your logo, your name, whatever, if you have it on, at the end of his channel, and in my opinion, that's a pretty good incentive.
And it's $10 for the end card thing, and then any of the patrons, I believe he'll shout out in like the Hangouts, and then I think sometimes the video. But yeah, the incentive thing is probably a big factor, and Throttle Lock touched on it as well. But if you're doing it just because you see money in it and not because you actively enjoy making videos for YouTube, it's, one, tacky was a great word for it, and two, it's usually pretty obvious, and I think it rubs a lot of people the wrong way, and they'll just not sub and click away and never watch your stuff.
And see, Throttle Lock mentioned the Twitch thing, and that when they started going, like the bigger ones started going over to Twitch, I started on Twitch actually. Started streaming on Twitch, and then I came across motovlogging and got into that. And I have had, my Xbox One was bought by a Twitch viewer. It ended up being a troll viewer that tried to get it back, but that's a whole nother story. But
well, you already have it, so that sucks to be you.
He tried to do a chargeback through PayPal, and I fought it and won.
Keyword there is try.
Exactly. So whenever I saw, and I'll go ahead and say his name, when I saw Dan go over to Twitch, and within a week, because I'd been working for like a year and a half, 2 years trying to get partnered on Twitch. And working my ass off, upgrading my shit, making sure I'm on top of the games, trying to be interactive, all that stuff. And Twitch is not easy. And I had tried so hard doing that, and he goes over to Twitch, and within a week, he's partnered. That made me look bad, not only on, not as bad on him as I do Twitch, because, Twitch is now they're just money hungry is all. So I don't care about Twitch. They hate Betty sitting behind me on streams. But when I saw that, and I saw Walter go over there, which Walter didn't get the sub button. He still doesn't have it, as far as I know. So that's, kind of props to him for that. But I think a couple of the other ones were doing that a long time before they got big. Like, I think, who else streams on Twitch? Yummy streams, but he's been doing it for a long, long time.
No, he hasn't. He started doing it when he got big.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Definitively big. I would say like 100,000 subscribers. I remember specifically, I think he started out when H1Z1 came out. So it wasn't terribly too long ago. But yeah, no, I know he's done the right things. If you have a following, like a YouTube following,
I don't have anything against Yummy at all.
And you want to move it over to a different type of media like they're doing, because just like anything, motorcycling can only take you so far. There's only so many times you can get out and do the videos. Like those gaming channels. And I think, I don't know who posted this or said this before. Maybe it was you, Rook. You had said, like, gamers just sit there and they can play games, and just keep uploading videos. You have like an unlimited amount of videos you can make as long as you're decent at the game.
Right.
Motovlogging, you can't, besides getting a gorilla and banana costume, you can't necessarily make things, like you can't force interactions. You can't force funny things to happen. You can't force cars to pull out in front of you for the most part. That only happens so often. Yeah, I mean, Betty, she gives you tons of reactions too. I mean, there are things you can do to help it, but
for the most part, it's just a guy on a motorcycle with a camera.
Who's
Whereas
doing it?
gaming, even if it's the same
Neil.
game, it's programmed
does
to
it.
give you rewarding visuals and stimulus, and then when it doesn't, or when your audience gets bored, there's a million other games that they'll probably like to watch. So it's a very different medium for entertainment.
And I don't know that I was the one that said that, and if I did say something, I don't know if it was exactly that, but I do know that I have made the statement that making video game videos for YouTube versus motovlog videos, I've done the video game videos. I've got a couple of them up, and that's just so it's boring to me. Yeah, I have fun while I'm playing the video game, but then I also have to sit at my desk for an additional however many hours editing the video. When I'm editing a motovlog, that wasn't recorded sitting at my desk. So the whole process isn't just me sitting here. It's I go out into the world, piss off some people, come back and edit. Or just go to work and come back home, which is pretty much what most of my videos are anyway. But I don't know, the whole, I don't know this. I mean, this chair is comfortable. It's great. It's fantastic. But I don't know that I would want to sit in it for 12 hours a day.
but you could. There's a difference.
It's also easy.
But I don't know that I would want to.
But you can't do that on a motorcycle. You can't, I mean, there's only so much you can do on a motorcycle unless you're,
Right.
you know.
Well, you're saying
mean,
that in a limiting factor. You can. There's
You
a
can-
thing called
but you
the
can't
Polar Bear
video.
Challenge that happens over the winter.
But you
I'm
can't
not-
video. The videos aren't going to come out at night. Have you ever seen how
They do. They did.
I
And
think
they
the
do.
quality is definitely way low if you're recording
Okay.
at night compared
Well,
to.
then, okay.
Mine
Well,
is.
I'll put it to you like this. If you watched my video today, which I'm sure you didn't, damn snap. Hell yeah. Anyways,
What video?
it's about the content, not necessarily the video quality. If you got a story behind it, if you can reach out to your audience and they're drawn in by just what you're saying, then it's an excellent video. The quality can be crap. It could be old
wanna
CRT quality, and as long as you got a story behind it, people will watch. Not necessarily watch, but they'll listen, and you'll get a view on your video if you got a story. It's not about being the ultimate perfectionist. I think the thing that ticked me off the most, I went to an Ohio meetup. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going there with that story. I won't do it. I won't. Because it was a joke. But anyways, it accidental broadcast, for instance. When he started motovlogging, and I motovlogged well before he did, his key thing was audio. And that's everything. Everybody was struggling to get good audio with decent video. We had just come into 720p on YouTube. And that was a new thing. Holy crap. And then I figured out, how do you get audio to a 720p contour video camera? Well, I found the wires, you hook into it, and you can hook a microphone to it. Holy crap. So it went from there, and audio was the key. If you don't have a story someone can listen to without being blown out by the wind, without all the external noises and stuff, nobody's going to watch. I'm not going to listen to, and then oh my God, a car almost, who cares?
I want to chime in on
Chime away, man.
that situation. And one of my favorite videos, especially being a new vlogger, because it kind of gives you at least a sense of an outlook on how this works. And it's actually Throttle Lock's "Shit is Subjective" video. And it's a very true statement. But if you watch that video, you'll see that there's an audience for everything. What may be shit to one person is to be like one of my personal favorite videos that I have uploaded is the hooning around with me and Rook. And that's actually my lowest viewed video that I have out. But shit is subjective, and it's the truth.
And it'll happen.
It does.
And the crazy thing is that you'll put as much work into a video. You can add jump cuts. You could throw a drone in there. You can have a naked woman in there. You could throw everything you want at that video, and it's the best video you ever made. You'll get 30 views.
Shit, that's a good day.
I disagree because Waylon had mentioned this earlier. He did a dual vlog with a guy who has 200,000 videos. That guy doesn't do vlogs. He does exactly what you just said. He's got he's popping wheelies. He's just doing a entire what's the word I'm looking for? Compilation of just things that happen to him out there. But he's not vlogging, and he gets a ton of views and a ton of subscribers.
What do you want? What do you want? You want quality or quantity? And like you said, it's subjective. What I consider quality is a story behind the video.
And another thing is this ties into it being subjective, but core demographics. I mean, if you look at who's got the most time to sit on YouTube and watch videos, people with, I guess I'll say, a more mature sensibility who want an intelligent, well-worded conversation, a compelling story, might not be the most populous person where there's a bunch of 12-year-olds who like to see energetic ADHD screaming, which is not to say the videos aren't entertaining, but they're going to attract a lot more people to.
Well, and that's probably one of the things that upset me the most is the fact that the level of popularity of some of the motovloggers is almost cartoonish.
Yeah.
I can go out and make a cartoonish video every freaking day. Okay, hey, look at me, kind of video. I'm not going to do it, but that's not what I aimed anything at.
That's not what your goal is.
That's not my goal. My goal is, and I think I've reached it, I've met a lot of you guys, which is really cool. That's what really tied motovlogging together back in the day, is we would all actually get together, go ride, share differences, share opinions, and share all this other stuff. Now it's all kind of about me.
Can I chime in real quick?
Chime all you want, buddy.
One of the things I loved about the Ozark meetup is we had 20 motovloggers there or more, and I don't think I remember seeing a single video from that event. We were riding, we were hanging out, we were laughing, we were fucking around, and nobody had their cameras rolling.
Well, nobody publicized it to make to get on the grandstand, if you know what I mean.
How much content could we have gotten out of that, though? And nobody wanted to, because we were just hanging out with people that we'd been talking to on YouTube for years.
Because it wasn't
nobody cared.
It wasn't a publicity stunt like it is now.
Well, a while back,
focusing on the core of the thing that you're bonding about, which is having fun on your motorcycle.
It wasn't a big ass 500 motorcycle event.
Yeah, and now you have like an event like the thing they have in Atlanta, and I had some local guys here that wanted me to go with them to Atlanta and go to that meetup. I had been to one previously, and the person who hosted it stood up on top of a wall with a megaphone like some kind of freaking rock star, and then they all rode off and like 2 or 3 people crashed. So I had no intention to go to that.
I was asked to go down to Atlanta from a viewer of mine, say, hey, Sarge, are you going to be down in Atlanta because you're the only motovlogger I personally know? I was like, I probably can't make it. I'm sorry. And they actually stopped near me, and I got to meet up with them. They stopped close by, and they text me and they said, "Hey, we're at so and so," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." And you want to get dinner or something? I'm like, "That sounds great." So I went and did that, but I wasn't about to go, because believe it or not, the Tennessee meetups came up before the Ozarks meetups did. It was back from the old live video days. And someone was asked by a certain downshift person if he could come up there with a bunch of his people and make it, a big blown out kind of thing. Happy that the person said no, because we kind of don't want that. It's like our time. It's we kind of get away from it all. And a lot of
the whole, look at how many people are here to see
exactly
us or me.
Yep.
That's not what it. I mean, to me, that's not what it's about. It's nice to get out and meet other motovloggers. That's great. I'm fortunate enough to meet Crichton and his cousin and get lost, but I was ticked off that day. But anyways.
Meeting people I've met through vlogging and not necessarily at like the Ohio meetup, which I didn't really get to meet with many people, but just organizing meeting up through vlogging is so super cool to me, because it's like we have nothing else in common, but we both love making motorcycles our life.
I think it's better than the fanfare.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think there should be meetups where motovloggers get together, and there should be meetups where motovloggers meet their, like have their subscribers come out. They should have like two separate events for that. I think that would be something really good, because then you could collaborate. Because I know that with the big meetups, the Atlanta meetup, the Texas meetup, the SoCal meetup, all those meetups and stuff, they had the big meetup for the fans and stuff, but then like the subsequent days or the days leading up to, they did dual vlogs and stuff with each other, and they hung out together, went out, had dinner, drank beer, whatever, and they did their own things as motovloggers without the viewers and subsibers there.
Like
and
you and Sarge in a hotel room.
Really good idea. Yeah, me and Sarge in a hotel room. Which
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys in on a secret, which it may not be a secret if Sarge is within like 100 miles of you. He snores like a fucking freight train.
I mean, you're good at leaking secrets tonight.
I mean, it's a rough task to carry. It's a rough task to carry everyone on my back the way I do.
It is.
Just pitch a tank.
But I've got my own reserve first class seat on Sarge's back.
There you go, man. You've got a first class seat going down to Tennessee next year.
Hey guys, I'm gonna pop up for
Sarge,
a minute.
I know you may not like it, but I'm trailer next year.
What's up, Wheelan?
Oh, I just said I'm gonna go radio silent for a minute. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, cool, man.
But yeah, the Tennessee meetup next year, I'm trailering, unless I have a different bike.
Oh.
If I have a different bike, I will go. What up, Truly Clutch? I'm not taking the Shadow down there. I already made the comment in a video. If I take the Shadow, or if I take a Cruiser down there, I will tear the exhaust pipes and the pegs up.
We'll Dremel.
Just trying to get those chicken strips off. Huh?
I said we'll take a Dremel to them.
I'll just take them off.
I scrape tail and I scrape pipe and pegs when my Cruiser.
When I had my anal intruders.
You only got to lean 2 inches.
When I had my anal intruders, I would go around a turn. It had 2 big ass fucking pipes out each side, 2 inch? 1 on each side. I'd go around a turn. I'd hear it hit the ground. I'd be like, oh shit. Oh wait, it's just a pipe. And when I got done, it was a circle except for like the edges about that angle they were
Looks like a vagina.
It didn't really look like a vagina. I don't know what you're thinking. Damn Canadians. What up, Brian West? That's what happened. Pikes Peak meet last year. Went to Haywire and they had too many bikes and drew attention to where they got pulled over by park personnel that killed anything this year. We should still do it though.
We you know, that's where you just have a few vloggers. We make a place where we meet up, then we attack Pikes Peak.
I'm good with that.
You know,
I'll be right back. I have to pee.
Five or six people get together, and we just do it. That's how the new Tennessee meetup has started, and it started about 4 or 5 years ago. And I'm sure you guys don't know anything about it other than what Rookzer's put up this year and what I put up this year. But it's been going on for a while. We just didn't let anybody know, or not everybody know, because we're not so conceited in that way, if that makes sense. It's like, you know, this is our getaway. We're going to video our own videos, and we don't need the fanfare. So that's just what we do. And I see somebody commented on Facebook something. Oh, Brandy Volts. And I don't know if you guys know Brandy Land. Super awesome woman.
She's actually the one who did my decals.
Yep. Who was that? No, who said? I'm not Oh, okay. That's cool. So then you know the story behind Brand.
I do not know the story.
Oh, okay. And so you don't know the reason why I dislike something at the Ohio meetup. So anyways.
I don't know any of that.
Okay. Just
I was going to ask you because I wanted to know.
Okay.
What am I
Maybe when we go off the air, I'll show you some details on the whole matter. But there's a lot of crooked. Hey, to be honest with you, there's a lot of crooked motovloggers out there.
Yeah, we'll keep it off the air.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to say stuff because it's all, you know, a lot of it could be speculation, and there's a lot of it that's actual truth. So I'm not going to say it because I can be called a liar. And you know, I've been called a lot of things, but anyways.
I'll say it right now. I'm a piece of shit.
I will too.
Hell yeah. You're
I mean, I'll tell you what, Josh is a trip though. When you watch Josh get on his R6, it's funny as shit. And watching him get off too, it's hilarious.
What, is he too short?
I have to teeter.
He's got an R8?
No, it's 07.
And it's running?
R6S.
He's got a 2007 R6 that has not been lowered, stretched, or anything like that. It's normal seat height and everything.
It doesn't fit in the Ville then.
and how tall are you, Josh?
I am 5'6".
There you go.
5'6.5".
He barely flat foots on a shadow.
I do barely flat foot on a shadow. No shit, I have to teeter. Like, if I want to pop it into neutral at a stoplight, I swing my ass cheek over to the right.
Oh, yes.
Put my right foot down, pop it up into neutral, and then I put. Yeah.
Sarge is getting excited.
That's how my life goes.
You need to get one of those semi-automatics with a shift up on the handlebars.
No, I like it. It's more of the experience.
You need to find out what Danny Pedroza uses because he's like 5'2". And races MotoGP.
It's like I don't understand how. What's his name? Space Pod. How the fuck does he do it?
He lowers his bikes.
No, he's got platform shoes, man.
Shit, it's not.
or you get really good at using your kickstand. You come to a stoplight, kick the kickstand.
He's fast
I
as
saw a video. There's another. I don't know if he'd be considered a YouTuber or not, but Dirt Hicks Productions in Kentucky does a whole bunch of motorcycle videos and stuff, and it's mostly like stunt events and things like that. Like the due dates here in Louisville, he does all those videos and stuff. And he's got one that he recently released that has this, I think, 12 or 13-year-old kid on a dirt bike, a little bitty, like 50cc dirt bike, and he's going around this, doing wheelies, stoppies, all kind of shit. And to end his run, he comes up, kicks the kickstand down, and then does a front flip off the front. And just, the bike's just, bloop, right there. I'm like, holy shit.
Yep, that was back road.
Yeah, right. But this little 13-year-old doing all these wheelies and shit, and he's just like, ain't no thing. I popped one little wheelie today, and I'm like, woo!
I'm done talking about wheelies.
You did a little wee wee.
I did a wheelie. I put it on Instagram. So if y'all follow my Instagram, was it self-plug wheeling? Is that how you put it?
He's not there.
I put my little wheelie. Oh yeah, he went away. I put my
Shameless
little wheelie, shameless plug. That's it.
All we see is the freaking horse head with the eye looking at the camera.
I know, right? It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, man.
Here, let's put that full screen. Thumbnail. Thumbnail. I do like that song that well, it's not really a song, I guess, but
Jake and Backroad.
Jake Backroad did, yeah. And then he did the GoFundMe. Sorry, Dan.
Yeah, but just kind of circling back to what we were talking about, that was exactly why he got so much crap about all that, was because
I was GoFundMe.
it was like all he was doing this was for money kind of thing. It just seemed tacky. And
I mean, I'm not trying. Here's the way I look at it. If I were presented with the opportunity to be able to make it a full-time job, yeah, I'd do it.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
At the moment, I mean, even if I wasn't doing motovlogging, even if I wasn't doing, Twitch or any of the YouTube or anything, I'd still have trouble making ends meet. So it's kind of hard for me not to make it look like that. But I mean, it's and my mom tells me, when are you going to start making money off of it? Because it seems like it takes a lot of your money and stuff. I'm like, Mom, I haven't really spent anything lately except for gas, and that's it. But
which you'd be spending anyway to ride the bike anyway.
Exactly.
Do any of you guys have other YouTube channels?
I've just got the one.
Because talking about money and motovlogging is kind of retarded. Motovlogging is the absolute worst way to make money on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's such a small audience. It's difficult and time-consuming to make the videos. There are much better ways to make money on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
See, that's why I like. I mean, I'm not going to stop motovlogging no matter what.
Well, that's
die or
and to be honest with a lot of you guys right now, I'm going to say this much: a lot of the bigger vloggers that you see right now didn't start out as motovloggers. They came into it from another source.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't grow as motovloggers. They grew as something else. It's like, say, for instance, we got Slaheen here near me.
Yeah.
And he became a motovlogger, but he was a gamer on YouTube. And I found him because I was looking for my Z1000. And I happened to see that in a video. I'm like, holy shit, that's my old bike. And so I contacted him, and I looked up his channel, and he's well over 10,000 something subscribers.
And
I'm like,
20,000.
Holy crap. But he's not a motovlogger.
Right.
A lot of these guys didn't come up from that.
And I can understand that. And I tried the whole video game videos and stuff, which
even that's a hit or miss thing.
And I don't know if
you gotta be a hot chick with boobs to get money.
If I'm able to get wheeling and throttle lock and hell, maybe Sarge, if you want in on it too, I'm gonna do a
three-way
prep pump video with three-way with 4 people. Hell yeah, let's go. But the whole Gmod prop hunt and stuff, just do it. I'm gonna make some videos with everybody in it.
The video game thing is really hard too because there's just so many people doing it.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Um,
That's why I
if
put it all under the same channel, though. That way, everybody ain't got to go over. Oh, hey, this is my vlogging channel. Oh, this is my video game channel, and this is my drone footage channel, and this is my jacking off channel.
if you really want to make money on YouTube,
Please
the best
make
thing
one
to
of those
do
channels.
is a channel where you're teaching something like
How to do wheelies.
some type of instructional stuff. DIY stuff does really good.
Well, Josh wouldn't watch my wheelie videos,
No one will.
right?
Well,
Let's be honest. That wasn't really a weekly.
I think we
I
should
got
go.
the front wheel off the ground. It's a wheelie.
I think Sunday.
It's sorry,
I don't know how much the front wheel come up, but
Well-
I know it came up a bit.
probably
I-
millimeter.
I can see where Crichton's coming from because I've seen a lot of guys, specifically Chase, and here recently, one of our close friends there, Rookzer, they're doing a lot of review-ish videos of motorcycles. You know, so if you can get in with a dealer near you, crack cocaine, heroin, meth, something like that, you know, do a review on what they're putting out. And that grows. That'll make you grow.
Yeah,
Just
the
don't
only
post
thing-
negative
the only-
reviews, or you'll get the owners of
Ragged
companies
bass,
attacking
right?
your channel.
Yeah, I know. See, that's as far as getting that here, at least in
It's
Louisville.
tough. In Kentucky, it's tough.
Yeah, because
They're like, we'll let you look at the bike, but then that's it.
Commonwealth.
my top
Cycles-
videos, like I'd say my top 10 videos are all like demo ride videos.
Yeah.
And do you guys in your area, do you have demo events where they bring
That's
out a
what-
truck full of bikes?
That's what
We
we're
do
talking
have-
and
about.
let you ride.
We do have demo
It-
events.
They're so
and
limited, though.
There is those are limited, but there is a dealership here that will let you test drive a bike.
Ooh.
Or a few bikes. And it's a Triumph.
Oh well, yeah.
Ducati, and it's Commonwealth Motorcycles here. And in order to do that, you have to have valid driver's license, insurance,
Damn it!
credit card.
Damn it!
I've got 2 of the 3, and I'm missing 1.
Your license.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of years ago, I wanted to try out bikes and I wanted to do reviews, and I did something kind of, it's kind of underhanded. I would actually go on Craigslist and test ride people's bikes and say that I was
shit.
interested in buying them.
Nice.
I would ride them for about 20, 30 minutes and bring them back. And while I was gone, I was doing a review, and I'd go and take beauty shots on the side of the road and all kinds of stuff. And then I'd come back and go, not interested.
That is awesome.
Edit my video.
That is the best.
And I did that for a while. I did several. And those got a lot of views. But I got to the point where I got a reputation as that asshole that just comes to ride your bike to take videos of it. So
But who
I
cares?
started calling people, and they knew who I was, and they wouldn't let me ride their bikes. So
Ah.
That's a great
But
idea.
see, that's a way to start like the channel, because I know if I were to walk into one of these dealerships right now and be like, hey, I've got a YouTube channel with 300 subscribers and it's mostly motorcycles, can I do a test ride on one of your motorcycles? They'd be like, no, we don't see the benefit, blah, 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 blah. But if I went in there after doing a bunch of those shady test rides and built the channel up to get, more subscribers, more views and stuff like that.
Don't tell them the truth.
I wouldn't tell them that's how I did it.
You would say, I've got over 300 subscribers. Over 300 subscribers.
I do have 301.
You're over 300 subscribers. I have a multitude of subscribers. And I would love to try this bike out and put the review on YouTube for your dealership.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I
like the Craigslist thing.
Yeah, I do too.
it worked for a while until people caught on.
Yeah,
I
but
could probably do it now because it's been so long. People have probably forgotten. So I can probably do it again.
There you go.
in our area, I don't know. Well, we definitely bring a gun.
That
Yeah.
in my area, I think pretty much all of the
If you
Craigslist
ride off on
ads I've
someone's
seen-
bike, your ass is getting shot.
all the Craigslist ads that I've seen, if they don't look shady to begin with, they all have no test rides.
Yeah.
So
I just bring Dirty Harry with me.
See, in that situation, you just need to have the money. Just be like, dude, I'm not buying it unless I can test drive it.
But then,
Yeah.
Show them that you have the money in your hand, and they're going to let you test drive it.
it actually worked for me before I bought my Concourse, because a friend of a friend, my friend's like, hey, I know this guy's got a 2008 Concourse.
Right back.
I'm like, okay, cool. And he goes, I'll text him and tell him your details and stuff. And he happened to put in there, he's like, my friend's got a YouTube channel. And at that time I had like maybe 500 subscribers or something like that. Evidently the guy checked me out. And my friend actually gave me my real name. He looked me on Facebook, looked that up. And I got a text from a strange number one day. And he goes, hey, do you still want to check out this bike to get a feel if you want one? And the guy wasn't selling the bike. He was like just willing to let me ride it because I was looking for one, which was really cool. And
I did run into a guy. I've yet to hear from him. I doubt I ever will by now because it's been like 4 weeks ago. He's got a brand new CBR 500, and he said he would let me do a first ride video on it.
Another thing that'll benefit your channel, but you can also make money from, is like product reviews. I mean, you're going to buy gear anyway to ride. So once you have ridden with it for a while, do a little review, tell people how well it holds up, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. And then you can also put like an Amazon link so that people can buy it through your channel, which supports you buying more gear and
that's another question. If you link through Amazon, how do you get credit for that? I've never done that.
I'll be honest with you, Amazon sucks ass. Amazon absolutely fucking sucks.
Okay.
Because Amazon will only give you a commission on the sale if it's within 24 hours of them clicking the link, whereas some of the other affiliate marketing people will go longer. Like there's another one called Commission Junction. If you go there, you can actually advertise for like Cycle Gear or Motorcycle Superstore. I used to make a ton of money off Motorcycle Superstore.
I can't stand that place.
And they suck, but they give good commission because with them, if anybody buys something through your link for 15 days, so if they click your link and then they come back there and buy something totally unrelated, they still give you a commission off of it. Amazon's real stingy, but Commission Junction lots of times, and GoPro, another one. GoPro is really good. They do affiliate marketing through Commission Junction, and their the rate that they give you is really good, and the amount of time that they let you get commission off the sales is really good. I think theirs was like 30 days at one point.
Wow.
That means if somebody comes and clicks your link and you're linking to like a GoPro, like the GoPro Session, but they come on and they buy the new GoPro Karma, you get the commission off that sale, even though you didn't really send them there for that. And they don't have to buy it immediately. It can be, like half a month later. And you still get the commission.
Well, but then the whole, how does YouTube feel about that kind of thing?
What was that?
Well, how does YouTube feel about, putting ads in your video?
I don't know, but a lot of people do it.
YouTube still, well, with the motovlogger.
I mean, one of my videos got banned because I was talking about syrup.
Syrup.
I will always go back to the syrup video.
Pour
no matter how many times I open up my YouTube page, whenever I go youtube.com, if I scroll down, I guarantee for the past 3 weeks,
what
I have seen that thumbnail for the video is on my homepage.
I'm like, not watched it.
Huh? I've watched it 3 times. Shut up.
Or you've actually watched it?
3 times.
But I had to go back and watch it because I got a notification of the monetization being taken away from the video.
I haven't gotten any.
When did that happen? Because this new YouTube Heroes crap,
Yeah.
I can see a lot of people taking advantage of that.
Well, I got another notification today on one of my GSXR videos. Somebody from CD something claims some music on a video of mine where there is no music.
Now that's actually happened to me before, where I had a video where there was no music, and the audio that they were matching was actually the sound of my engine.
Yeah, that's all I got.
What they did is someone took my audio and uploaded it to their content match system, and then claimed off my own audio, and I had to fight it. And actually, I ended up winning the fight, against the copyright claim. But the fact that they can do that and they don't get penalized for doing that is bullshit.
It is.
And
utterly, because I got to fight that video now. But that video was 2011.
The other thing that pisses me off is if you're like,
it was out of the blue. I was like, what the fuck?
Motovloggers, then YouTube will actually work with you and they'll check it out and they'll look at it and they'll see that it's full of shit, and then they'll go ahead and fix it for you. But if you're one of the little guys, it could take months to do that. And by the time they do that, you've lost out on all the revenue you would have had during that time, and they don't give it back.
Well, it took me a week and a half to fight the syrup video. It was a week and a half because their servers were down or something like that. And so that was a week and a half of lost monetization, which it was a nothing video to me anyways, but it was just the principle of the matter.
Well, it's the principle of the matter, and after so many strikes, they ban you, so you have to fight it.
Yeah.
And I did
3 strikes.
And I was like, what? So I went back and watched the syrup video myself. I watch a video once I get it up on YouTube to make sure everything was cool. And then that's it. But then I watched that video again going, what did they strike? Because I said not even one curse word. Because it wasn't AdSense friendly. And so I watched the video. I'm like, where did I say a cuss word or do anything illegal? And I looked at their terms and conditions and all that other crap, and it wasn't there. So
I've been doing a lot of illegal stuff in my videos recently, but
I know
they're not low enough in the queue to get put up on YouTube yet.
If you want to get really frustrated, try having a movie review channel. I've done movie reviews on another channel.
Yeah,
how do you spend a majority of your time fighting copyright claims? Because as far as fair use goes, you can have clips of a movie with audio in your video as long as you're doing commentary or talking about it, right?
Yeah.
But the movie studios will flag you just because you're using their content. And they don't get penalized when it's a false copyright claim. Because, yeah, I'm using their copyright protected material, but I'm using it legally, you know. It got to a point where I just quit doing that. It was just, I mean, all I did every day, all day, was fight those copyright claims.
I guarantee you, if you started, if they started punishing people for false copyright claims or copyright claims that were not legit, there would be a lot less copyright claims.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's like on. I've said it months ago. You know, the people that put thumbs down on videos. It's like eBay. If you leave someone a negative feedback on something on eBay, you have to explain why.
Yeah.
If people had to explain as to why they're leaving negative feedback on your videos, you wouldn't get them.
Yep.
They'd be, no, I was just trying to be a dick, but I can't be a dick, so I won't leave a negative.
Yeah. That's another thing with motovlogging that has irritated me too. Sometimes you get bigger motovloggers that try to shut down the other people that are coming up and competing with them. Whereas
It's
some of the other communities I'm in, it's not as competitive, and I don't understand why it's so competitive. I don't know if it's just because it's mostly young guys who can't take a little competition. Honestly, the way I see it, the bigger we all get, the better off we all are, because people that watch you may later watch me. So if you get really big and we're interacting and collaborating, that just benefits everyone.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. Coming from, I've been riding motorcycles for 12 years, and I've only been motovlogging for about just over a year. Coming from riding a motorcycle before videos and stuff like that, before I knew about motorcycle videos, just knowing other riders through other riders and just going riding just to ride. It's basically a family. I mean, you meet another motorcyclist, you start talking like you've known each other for years. You know, hey, nice bike, blah, blah, blah. How's kids? Shit like that. And now whenever you get into the YouTube aspect of it with the bigger motovloggers, and like you said, with the competition type deal, they're looking at it they just completely threw the whole family values part of it out. They don't care if you're, riding a motorcycle or not. If you're a competition, then they don't like it. And from what I've heard about other motovloggers in person, not just other motovloggers, but big motovloggers, from what I've heard through various sources, meeting them in person is like they're acting like they're celebrity status and look down their noses at you. Like you should praise them. And I don't like that.
Well, what?
Today, Junior.
What? I'm gonna tell. Let me get on the soapbox.
Go for it.
Oh, Sergeant's Corner coming up soon.
So here we go. Those guys can make as much money on YouTube as they want, but they will still never touch me. Ever. If money was popularity, I would have them beat tenfold. Because I have 2 government jobs and my wife is a doctor. Trump that one. Trump it.
What kind of Trump?
Exactly. Not a Donald Trump. Well,
Here's the other thing.
Donald Trump's got me beat.
Like a Donald Trump?
I will say this much. Rookzer, if you needed a tire, and I was biting my tongue, if you needed a tire down in Tennessee, I would have gotten you a tire.
I would have asked you for it if my card didn't go through.
But that's my whole thing, though. That is my whole thing, though. I want to see people make it on their own, like I did, like my wife does. I would like to see people fail before they succeed.
Oh yeah,
because you only learn from your failures. But if you were to actually turn back to me and say, dude, I can't get this tire, I'd have been like, man, here you go. Because when you wanted to go down there, I'm not going to say what happened, but you went down there.
Yeah. Right?
And that's the kind of person I am. That is the person I have been in the motovlogging community, and I call it a community because I have reached out and supported so many other people in what they want to do, from Brandyland to a few other vloggers. I'm not going to name names until we get off the air, and only to be turned around and stabbed in the back, talked about behind my back, which I found out about because you make enough friends, you know how it is. It's like a high school thing. Oh, yeah. Your friends tell a friend. So, why listen to Sergeant Markins? He's only got 2,000 subscribers. Well, no, you got to look past those numbers. Who is the person?
Yep.
So can I get a
amen?
Can I get a shout out?
I don't know if I could do. Here's my whole thing. We were talking about how to support other motovloggers and support. One of the best shout outs I ever got, and it wasn't his own, it was mine. 6 6 years ago, a certain small vlogger named Baker X Derek. He says, "Hey man, I'd love to promote your channel. Send me a video describing yourself to people." And I said, "Okay, whatever." So I made a short 30-second video, and he was going down the road, and he goes, "Hey guys, you need to check out this motovlogger." And he went, bam, right to my video, and it was me in my little Advo whatever. And he came back to himself going down the road, and he says, "I've been watching this guy for a couple years, great motovlogger, you know, whatever." And that's how I shoot. That night, back when YouTube was linked up to my email, my phone was blowing up, and I gained it like in a week 500 subscribers. It was crazy. But that's that is a really cool idea, though.
I mean,
back in the height of my channel, I actually did that for another motovlogger who is now one of the big guys. And
Yeah.
even before he got really big, he stopped talking to me completely.
That's one of the downfalls of it. I know.
It was annoying. It was very annoying. And the thing that was bad is at the time he had 300 subscribers. I had about 8,000. I liked the content he was putting out. I liked the video editing, and it was polished. He had really good content. Actually, now he has shittier content than he did originally. And he was telling me that he was going to quit. And I kept telling him he should hang in there. He's got good content. It's going to catch on. It's going to catch on. And then I gave him a shout out. And then he gained, I think, about 400 or 500 subscribers like overnight. And then, you know, shortly after that, he took off. And now, you know, he won't even like, you know, return messages.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this about Crichton or not, but he was in the trenches before I was. I just grabbed a foothold. You know, I was just coming out of the trench when he was in it, and I mean, I looked up to him. I still do, because you're well above me still. I mean, but that doesn't matter.
I'm not. I've got a lot of subscribers. I don't have a lot of viewers. I've lost a majority of my audience just because I stopped making videos. And
I mean,
you know, if I did a how to be a shitty vlogger, it would be take a break for 6 months, because that'll kill your channel.
Yeah. Well,
It'll kill your channel.
That's a good topic. I'm writing that down.
So, Crichton, how about a shout out?
Now, speaking of shout outs and stuff.
But I mean, I thought that was just a good way to give a shout out to somebody, because Baker wasn't shouting me out really. He was just saying, "Hey, check this guy out." And I promoted myself.
Oh, yeah. So that sounds good.
You see what I mean? Because you're not selling someone else out. You're just saying, "Hey, check this guy out," and then bam, there was my video. I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, but he's still posting it on his channel. I think that's still.
Yeah, he put it on.
It's still considered a shout out, just a different kind.
But then it was kind of twofold, like Crichton was saying. It's because, would people I know of Baker X Derek if I hadn't have done what I did? Does that make sense?
Well, it's a two-way thing.
Yeah.
And that's what some of the big guys don't get, is that, you know, even though they're doing a shout out for you, you are also possibly going to send traffic back to them. Now, maybe they have so many they don't care, but, you know, every little bit helps.
Like my viewers have never heard of Baker X Derek. Well, now they did.
And like the few viewers that I had never heard of Sergeant Markins before we did our dual vlog. I mean, we didn't even do a shout out. We just went straight into a dual vlog.
Pretty much. A three-parter.
Yeah, 3 episodes.
It was a three-parter. Yeah.
And
dual vlogs are really fun to do too.
Oh, they are. That was my first dual vlog ever, and M6 wants to do one, and I'm all about it. M6 wants to do one, Josh wants to do one, but for some reason, every time we get ready to do one, we just don't do it. It's like either they're not recording and I am, or I'm recording. And
well, the last time that we tried was a complete fucking shit show.
Yeah, because we had card failures, battery failures, and shit like that.
Microphone failures.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that website, motovlog.com?
It's a website?
I've never visited it.
Well, yeah, the forum, because that's all it is.
It died for me about 4 years ago.
Why?
Mainly because up until then,
I saw that, Brian.
it's like every couple of months it kept get hit by bots.
Oh yeah, that definitely happened.
And I kept having to reconfirm my membership, my login, my password, and all. I was like, I quit.
If there was a website that actually helped motovloggers and wasn't just a place for people to go, hey, look at me, would you guys be interested in participating?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would do it as an admin.
Because I was going to make a video about this, and I wanted to talk to some people and actually get a reaction in person from some people, sort of.
You're the tech guy. I know that.
I own motovlogger.com, the domain.
That's right. You're the one that was telling me about that.
Nice.
Now,
will tell you-
So if you go to motovlogger.com right now,
job, son.
it points to my YouTube channel. I bought it about 3 or 4 years ago when motovlog.com was getting hit by bots, when the person who owned it wasn't even participating in his own forum, and when it was nothing but people posting their own videos just trying to get seen. And the reason I bought it is I wanted to make a website where people would help each other, where people would give each other editing tips, where people would meet up for collaborations, where people would do things like that, help each other out.
Because we used to put up the
video responses and stuff.
We used to put up like meetup dates.
Yeah, and that stuff just gets buried now.
Where we're going to be and all that other stuff. And you're right. For me, it just disappeared. I'm like, oh, it became such a headache.
But what if there was a site where people could post videos and help each other? Would you guys be interested in that?
I could tell you Chase tried to do that already, and it failed miserably.
Chase didn't try to do that. Chase tried to promote Chase.
Are you talking about the Our Moto?
Yeah.
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 I mean, it was a forum where it was all that exactly that was his idea. I'm not steering you away from doing it. I'm just giving you the heads up that it has been tried before with a guy with a very large channel, and it failed miserably.
What Crichton is talking about is before there was a channel, before there was a Chase. There's a C2 Dub. There was a Chase on 2 wheels. There was a Chase, just a Chase channel.
Chase 3D.
There was
3D.
Chase in 3D, what he was originally. Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody gave him pointers on what to do. Not going to name names. 2 of us are in here right now. Us. I said us. Two people are in here right now. I want to like the guy, but listen, the thing that irritates me the most about a lot of the vloggers is the fanboy base. That's what irritates me.
It goes to their head, and they think they're rock stars, and then they don't want to. They don't want to work with anybody else, and that's fine. I mean, if that's what you want to do. But
you want to make it a business. That's your business.
And I'm not knocking those guys for doing that. I mean, if you take off and you do really well, that's great. But those guys have to realize eventually people are gonna get tired of that. You need something sustainable, and most of the big guys, what they're doing isn't sustainable. Eventually, people will get tired of the same old stuff that they're making, and they'll go away.
I don't know if you noticed, there's been a big lull in the big vloggers.
Go look at their channels. They have tons of subscribers, but they have nowhere near that many views on their videos.
There has been a big lull in watching motovlogger videos, period.
Well, the funny thing too is you go and I don't like to name names either, but if you go and you look at some of these where they've crashed motorcycles, or they're doing the same type of content over and over and over again, just trying to hawk something, you get a lot of people in the comments that are kind of calling them out for it. I mean, there have been a few recently that have crash their bikes, and people are like, well, yeah, he crashes his bike. He rides like an asshole, you know?
Well, that's the thing. If you're a motovlogger, don't call out another motovlogger.
Yep.
That is a death wish. I
Oh, yeah.
experienced that. I experienced that a couple years ago with shoot, what's his name? Damn it, he lives in Ohio. Come on, Ohio boys, wake up!
Psycho Cruiser.
There you go.
He's the only one that you can easily call out because he's such a
Yeah, I called him out on one of his videos, actually 2, and he decided he wanted to preach to me. I'm like, don't preach to the choir, man. All right, because I've wrecked bikes, I have been hurt, I have seen the whole thing. I've had friends that have been hurt, but still, he wanted to preach to me. I'm like, dude, go to hell. He wrecked a scooter.
Today.
He wrecked a scooter. Come on.
Why would you even make a video of that? That's like wrecking a bicycle.
All right, and then the thing that got him publicity was the first police chase that he ever did.
Oh, I remember that video.
Oh my God! He caught
of that
Somebody
video.
called him out and said it was fake.
Hey, speaking of which, if you come up, Brooks, well, I'll take you to that exact spot where he was at doing that video.
Was it like in a state park or something?
It's a place called Brecksville Reservation. So yeah, it's like a reservation state park. Yeah. It's actually
Even if it was fake, I thought it was funny.
for the area. It's actually a pretty sweet area to go ride because it's pretty twisty, but it's a park, so it's 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, and there's rangers everywhere, so it's hard to speed, but at the same time, it's still.
I never said anything on that video about his, but I saw all the flack that he caught over that thing. I almost felt sorry for the guy if he wasn't such a dick towards me, but
Well, that's the thing. These big-time guys, all it takes is 1 or 2 videos that rub people the wrong way, and then they lose everything. And what I don't get is how anybody could quit their job to be a motovlogger. Like, there's a lot of guys that have quit their jobs to do motovlogging, and that is just crazy.
well,
Because the motovlogging audience are so finicky. All you have to do is just say one thing that rubs them the wrong way, and then your livelihood is gone.
yeah. Well,
You know? Whereas if you're doing DIY stuff, you're just showing people how to do stuff, and you're not going to rub people the wrong way, you know. And it's gonna keep going.
Pineapple does go on pizza.
do what?
Oh, I said pineapple does go on pizza.
Yes, it does.
I agree.
Yes, it does.
I agree.
Amen. Amen. All I want is an ice cream.
Eh?
You haven't figured that out yet? Like all the stuff that goes down on Facebook when people get in arguments, I put in there, I want an ice cream. That's all I want is ice cream.
I just want ice cream.
That's all I want.
I knew last night I had a mandatory meeting at work, and it was
Ooh.
after work. And it's mandatory to the point where if you don't go, you get fired.
Ooh, shit.
But they did a giveaway
Oh,
and everything. Like,
darn.
you draw a number or whatever. They draw your number and you get a prize. They gave away a bourbon cake. I didn't know they made bourbon cake.
Whoa.
So we
yes.
have to get a bourbon cake, like, tomorrow.
Who?
Yes.
We?
You're coming up here, aren't you, bitch?
We're making a bourbon cake?
No, you're eating a
kidding.
bourbon cake.
We're eating a bourbon cake?
Yes. I don't
Oh,
know where to get one, but I can Google it.
I need a DB then. A designated
couch.
bike. Designated couch.
Oh, guys, I got to run. My wife just said she wants food, and she's going to go without me. So if I want food, I have to go with her. So
All right, bring me some too.
I'll see you guys later.
Take it
All
easy.
right,
All right, and for everybody who doesn't know him, that's Crichton.
Yes.
Go
I
ahead
already
and
subbed to
sub
him.
his channel. I'll put his channel link in the description below.
In the crankcase.
I like that one. I remember like a couple years ago where every different YouTuber was calling the description a different thing.
The what's me do and the who's a hasa?
Down in the doobly doo or in my pants. Or,
Pineapple
but
does not go on pizza unsubbing you. Oh, you poor thing.
I dragged you guys down with me. Jeez.
Right?
I mean, you should expect that by now, but
Yeah,
Whiskey
yeah.
makes good pizza sauce.
I've got a horse mask. Of course I expect it.
of course, of course.
I'm busting another seal again. I'll be right back.
Brian is still in here. He's hanging in here. Way to go, Ryan.
Be Ryan.
Be right.
He's straight from Malibu.
Hey, Brian West is, if you haven't checked, he's not strictly a motovlogger. He does make, I don't know, just interesting hobby videos, if that makes sense. The guy goes camping. He talks about the gear he takes. He goes, he was down in Tennessee with Trinith a couple of months ago. He goes on rides. I mean, to me, I don't know. Maybe my channel's going to make a slight change. It's more toward the adventure part. You know, get out, go ride. It's not a sub.
What is wrong with people?
You just have a drone.
Friday night and get drunk.
No, I don't.
And
Well,
just sit
look,
at home
look.
and get drunk.
Look, listen. I have got a drone. I've got a drone.
Oh, this idea again?
I've got it. Tell me it wouldn't work because I Googled that crap and I couldn't find my drone. I couldn't find my drone. I'm serious.
Are you talking about the balloon thing?
Shush.
Jeez.
Shush.
I would sub to him, but he's at 581 and I'm at 581. That just can't happen.
Who are you talking about subbing to?
Brian.
Brian? Brian's great. Listen,
We're both at 581, so someone has to unsub before I'll sub to him.
I'm not.
Or someone has to sub to my channel.
Listen, I could sub to you again, and again, and again. What? I've got 4. Yeah, I've got about 4 channels.
I'm going through the.
Oh, but no, Brian's a great guy. He's down to earth.
No, I thought I said to you, Throttle Lock.
He's
All right. There we go. Now I'll sub to him. Brian, you're lucky he's subbed.
You didn't have to tell anybody that you were subbing to him. You just send him a private message.
Just
send
do
me
it.
some dick pics and I'll sub.
No.
Well,
You have,
just
to announce, you have to announce when you subscribe to somebody because then it seems like charitable giving and people will subscribe to you.
Here's the thing.
I subscribe to everyone.
No, you don't.
Okay, what?
Sub
No,
for sub.
what's his name?
Ninja Shift, I subscribe to you, and you haven't.
No,
put a video
what's
up
his
in
name
a
on YouTube? He leaves a comment on everybody's video.
Keith Wong.
Keith Wong.
Everybody knows who you're talking about.
We're friended on YouTube, on Facebook.
Oh, are you really? I thought about it.
Yes.
He's cool. He's got like 300 subs and no videos.
Who was the guy back in the day? Whelan may know this guy. He did the exact same thing, but he actually promoted your video on his channel.
Mine?
There was a guy that used to do that.
Oh, you're talking about Reggie with 2 Gs.
No.
He do the channel takeover.
No. There was another guy that used to do it. He's gone. Because there was
This was probably before my time.
No, you were there. You were there.
Huh.
I remember you.
I have a question.
I was
everyone.
drunk.
Me?
Okay. I was drunk when it happened. I'm sorry.
That's my excuse for everything.
Okay, question.
How long have... This is mainly for Throttle Lock and Wheeling. I've probably asked you all this before. How long have you all been motovlogging?
Forever.
Hold on, I can tell you because I had a channel before this, but what happened was I created, like you, I started out doing video games, right?
Yeah.
I grew my channel, I don't know, 400 or 500 subs, and then I switched over to motovlogging. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to change the channel over from gaming to motovlogging. Well, what I ended up finding out was I was getting ZJ Motovlog where I had a lot of subs but no views, and I couldn't figure out. I was like trying to figure out why, and I'm like, well, it's because all my audience was gamers, right? Yep. So I started a brand new channel, thought of a name. That's when I came up with Throttle Lock. Actually, I was thinking of like a logo that I could make. That I was trying to brainstorm on logos and stuff, and I kind of came up with the Throttle Lock.
What was that channel name though? ZJ.
You ever heard of ZJ Motovlogs?
Zane Jack Motovlogs.
Yeah.
No, no, because someone else holds that name on YouTube.
No. That wasn't my channel.
I know, but
Oh.
that was there. So there were two of you. There was one of you, but there were two names.
I know. I think you're getting confused. I said my channel was getting like ZJ Motovlog, where I have I had way more subs than I was getting views, because he has like 90,000 subs and he averages like 1,800 views a video.
It happens.
Which is
I
kind
never
of
noticed that.
I don't know. I mean, aside from the DIY and review channels, all the other channels, the vlogging channels, the gaming channels, the motovlog channels, all the other channels get way more subscribers than they do views. I mean, hell, look at the biggest YouTuber out there, fucking PewDiePie. He's got, what, 43 million subs or something like that?
Yeah, okay.
And he gets like 1 or 2 million views, 3 million views per video.
It's like 1/4.
Yeah.
So, somebody was throwing out not statistics, but like if your video gets 20% of your subscriber count, then it's considered good, or like you like to dislike ratio or something like that. I don't know who comes up with it, but yeah, no channel gets, if they have 1,000 subscribers, gets 1,000 views.
Well, I agree.
Sorry, go ahead.
It depends, because a guy like PewDiePie, he posts videos daily, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to get less views in relation to the number, because you just have so much out there. But in our genre, where you're only posting 1 or 2 videos, you should get a higher percentage. And I think, like you said, 20% is about average for a motovlogger to be doing what you're doing. So if you have 100,000 subscribers, you should be averaging between 15 and 20,000 views. He has 90,000, is averaging like 1,500. That's like 2%.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm going to tell you why. Because his content is not. I used to watch his content, and he did the same thing that happened with a lot of people, where he had that one video that just blew up. It had like 8 million views, and he got it was a video where he gets pulled over or something like that. So the people he's getting those subs of people that just want to watch you messed up, or just want to watch you crash, or just want to watch you fail.
They get linked to the video and just kind of click subscribe because they think they're going to get more, and then none of your thumbnails and titles entice them.
It happened to me 2 months ago, and I put up that video, Motorcycle Road Rage.
Okay.
Oh, I knew that title was clickbait. I knew it was, but what I was doing, there was no road rage involved. I was talking about motorcycle road rage and how it can get you in trouble.
That.
Yeah, so I got a lot of thumbs down on it, but I understand why they didn't like it. And I understand why I did the video. I did the video talking about road rage and how it can get you in trouble. That's all the video was about. And what I know why people clicked on it is because they wanted to see something happen, but it didn't happen. I'm sorry.
Now, using that as a segue to clickbait, if you notice, I started hitting caps lock on my titles.
Yeah, I started doing that too a handful of videos ago.
And I got this idea from Whelan and a couple other people of, when you take your thumbnail, instead of just putting flashy text on it, put the flashy text on it and take part of it, make it pop, put a outline on it, and bring it forward.
I noticed you do like a little drop shadow or something on yours, right?
I did outer glow.
Okay.
So I started doing that as well on some of the videos and everything. Like, made one where I had a caricature head with a huge head. Made the other one where the Crown Vic almost fucking made me T-boning.
Mm-hmm.
God, that was scary. I actually forgot about that until I edited it, because it was like 2 months prior to the video coming out.
And you and your schedule.
Right? So, I mean, if I put out a video every time I recorded one, I'd have a video a day. So I'm not going to do that. It's too much work. So I took that car. I mean, in the actual footage, yeah, the car wasn't that big at that point where that snapshot was taken. So I just enlarged it, brought it in, put an outline around it, and made it pretty.
And I don't think that's really clickbait. I mean, as long as it's something that's happening in the video, it's not really clickbait.
That's one thing I make sure of, that the snapshot is something that was in the video. Except for my Getting Twisted series, which is me standing up looking at the fucking mountains like a hippie.
Yeah, but it's relevant.
It is relevant. So
I like
all my
your
videos-
find a crosswalk thumbnail with the 2 giant middle fingers, by the way.
Right? That was fun. And from now on, or from then on, actually, anytime I see somebody crossing in the street in front of me, jaywalking, and I'm at a point where I can, in a situation where I can do it, I will slap the shit out of them. But I haven't been able to reach anybody so far.
That's can probably be construed as vehicular assault. But on the subject of thumbnails, it's
good with that.
It's kind of tricky to make it, because you've got a limited amount of real estate to make it signature to you, or at least somewhat unique to you, consistent, so that if someone sees it, they recognize it as likely your channel, and also interesting enough and relevant to the video. It's been something I've been playing around with for a couple months.
Who does the red outlines? Throttle Lock, do you do the red outlines too?
Yeah.
Okay.
On yours, do you have the same overlay with your logo? I can't remember if Throttle Lock.
Yeah. I use a template, and then I just then I take a picture from whatever happened inside the video, and then just put it underneath and throw some text.
I thought about doing that, but I started doing it for just one kind of series of videos.
Do it already, so I can't.
Well, there's a ton of channels that do it. I mean, not even just motovlogging, but it's that goes back to recognizable.
I know that.
And visually appealing.
I mean, that's a funny thing too, Rookzer. You don't worry about that crap, man. If somebody else,
I'm not. I'm still doing it.
Yeah, if somebody else did it, who cares? Because we used to catch that kind of flack back in the day. Everybody used to say, "Oh, well, M13 already done this kind of video," and you're like, "Good, maybe he did, but he didn't do mine." We get a lot of that crap a lot of time. Yeah, M13 this, M13 that. It's like
there's actually a lot less of the whole people accusing you of copying, because it doesn't matter what you do, somebody else has done it before, and I always remember that. But
nothing new under the sun.
Nothing, absolutely
so I do
nothing.
Try to stay away from like straight out copying somebody. If I do straight up copy someone, I at least try to make it apparent that it's kind of a not an homage,
what I'm getting at is
kind of like a
parody.
Hey, I know I'm not the first to do it. I'm still going to do it.
The thing is that
I cracked my camera lens.
think about it. It's format. It's a format, and I've seen a lot of motovloggers copying a certain format. Even one here,
all bold, impact font.
Well, and not just that. Time-lapse footage, drone footage,
memes,
all that stuff.
A catchy clip in the beginning, then your intro, then the video.
Everybody's doing it. But like they say, sex sells. So
I do have to get a new intro and outro filmed.
I mean, basically, if we're going to do this right, guys, come on. We're sharing ideas. We need to get an R6 and a drift camera and a
variant.
Icon variant.
Hey,
helmet.
Josh, let me borrow your bike.
Hey, come on. I don't have a variant. I don't have a variant, so I'm good there. And I use a camera that no one knows about.
What is it?
I am unique.
Oh yeah, you got the.
He's got the China camera.
Oh wait a minute.
Yeah, dude.
They just recently released 2 new ones that you could hook a microphone into.
Well, I had mine first, so
You can hook one into. Can you hook one into yours though?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Josh,
Yeah,
let me
that's why-
borrow your R6. I'll make some videos on it.
yeah,
I
sure.
got the variant.
I mean, I would love a GoPro that got over 30 minutes of footage on it, on its own battery.
Oh,
Right.
I can do that easily.
My knockoff Chinese cam gives me about an hour,
I get 3 hours worth of video off my GoPro.
and that's at 1080/60.
I do 720/60, and I get probably. I think how many batteries did I take to Tennessee? Which one did I
There's
forget?
about 3 of them.
I
Yeah,
took I took 3 GoPro batteries, and I would do almost 8 hours of footage with those.
I get about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on what. But I do have a battery eliminator, so I can record as long as I want.
Yeah, I did.
Sarge.
Yep, I did the same. I did the same thing. I think I mentioned it in one of my videos where, yeah, I've got the 10,000 milliamp hour freaking battery pack hooked to mine.
Yep, that's what I got. It's always in my breast pocket on my
Yep.
my
He
jacket.
said breast. Hey, Sarge.
So he's warming your breasts.
You remember? So you remember the Tennessee trip? I know you can remember some of it because I mean I had my pants down through some of it.
Oh God, I was behind you all the way.
Exactly. Your face was classic though.
Oh,
So when I went down there, I was like, okay, we're going to be down there, or this whole little vacation
Down
is
where?
going to be 4 days. Tennessee, North Carolina, and Georgia.
Oh, sorry, you said went down. I got distracted.
Right? With all pants down and all that. So I was like, okay, it's going to be get down there or drive down there Friday, drive around Saturday and Sunday, drive back Friday or Monday. So it's going to be 4 episodes because that's just the way my mind works. Well, I'm already on. I just edited episode 4 today, and just now I got to day 3, and that's going to be another
Sunday.
Right? Yeah, I just did Sunday. So here's when I started the video recording on that Sunday. I said, "What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of Getting Twisted." So
That's when
yeah.
you just throw
That's
a
when I
little
cut that
subtitle
little
on the
bit
video.
out.
Here, okay. Here's
I
the,
just
here's
cut
the-
it out. Welcome
here's-
to
here's-
Getting Twisted.
Here's a little key that back in the day, something Downshift told me a long time ago is never put a date on your video.
Yep.
Don't say what day it is or what year it is. Just say, hey guys, I'm here Sunday. That'll work. That's all you need to know.
That's the great thing about
Of course,
me already putting in my videos that I do have a queue, and people know that that video wasn't necessarily recorded within the past few days.
it's like my video today. I was with Brian West last week, and who knows what last weekend was? Other
Right.
than if people
Saturday
are
and Sunday mostly.
if people are paying attention, they can see the upload date, and then you go, oh, okay, it was the 2nd and 3rd of October,
found
2016.
Always looking like at the very beginning of the video, especially if they have an intro, I will look at when it was uploaded.
Well, and the crazy thing is, and I've gotten this on some of my videos also, in the description block, I've got one video about mini choppers. They are not my bikes. Not my mini bikes. These were mini choppers. And I talked to those people. They stopped on the bridge. I had my camera with me. And I talked to them about, they were cool little bikes all the way up to 125 cc's. And I get questions about those bikes. I'm like, they're not mine. and it's in the video and it's in the description that they're not my bikes. But you'd be surprised how many people will not read the description.
I need to come down there.
Oh, absolutely.
I need to come down there and ride the mini bike again.
Which one?
The big one.
The big mini bike?
Yeah.
The one that was killed Sarge?
He's got two. Oh, and take the governor off next time I ride
The
it.
Predator, well, That's actually in the works this weekend. I'm thinking.
No, you're coming up here so we can get a bra for Betty.
Okay, then I'm not gonna take the governor off. Well, it's another somebody else said somebody else in that video where I recorded the miles per hour on that bike and it got up to 36. And they were like, "Well, if you took it downhill, you'd go faster." I was on a downhill. If I rode it, I'm only 125 pounds. It would go faster. No, it would still only do 36 because it's governed. The engine will only turn so fast. It's a sprocket to sprocket. There's no clutch. So, if you got to trim your nails or whatever, then that's what happens.
You ever taken shit before?
But people are funny on YouTube. They're funny.
Well, it's like on Brad's channel, he's got a WR450. He has it in every single description that I have these bikes. And still, every time there will be people asking, "What kind of bike do you have?" It's like, it's right. You had to scroll past it to get to the box to type that stupid comment.
Yeah. It amazes me.
The comment section is often just a terrible place.
I have my comments set to review before seeing.
Oh, I'm too lazy for that. I just go to my likely spam folder to see all Keith Long stuff.
The only person that gets reviewed on mine is Keith because he's an OP commenter and he just automatically gets sent to spam. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah, because
I purposely check my likely spam folder just to make sure Keith isn't in there.
You got to uncheck Keith.
I wish there was how like an email, if you mark something not spam enough, it'll get smart and just send it to your normal inbox. I wish YouTube would catch on with that, but it's probably not that common of a situation.
I mean, I'm still going back through videos, and apparently Keith is watching all my crap. And I'll see where there's a comment that's been flagged as spam, and I click on it, and it's Keith. It's like, dude.
And it's never like anything normally suspicious. The only reason he gets flagged is because he comments on every single person's video he watches. And he watches a lot of videos. So it just naturally think he's a spammer.
If you ever wanted a promoter, if you ever wanted someone to promote your channel, it would be Keith Wong. If we can get Keith,
I couldn't do it.
If we can get Keith to upload one of our promotional videos for me, Rookzer, whatever, make your own little promotional video, give it to Keith, and let him upload it. Shit, we'd be golden, man.
Yeah.
He's got absolutely zero content on his channel, 55 subs.
But I mean,
everybody loves Keith.
I'm not against the whole like channel takeover videos. I thought that was a really good idea.
That's a good idea.
Like a video clip like what you said, Derek did with you. 30-second clip. Say, hey, check this guy out. So
that's all he did. That's all he did.
I found who I blocked on YouTube.
Cleveland, I mean, it was a shout out, but it wasn't because I made my own video.
Clips.
Send you 30-second clips?
Yeah, just make a 30-second clip. I want to do
Bob, the Minister
yourself.
Saget.
You don't want to see my 30-second clip.
You could. That would be something, and it's not.
It'd have to be, yours would have to be in the
22 seconds. 22 seconds.
Okay, 22 seconds, but you have to be
done.
There'll be a banana suit in there.
Place for it, but I think that'd be something good to have, like on an end card of the video, where you have your, links and shit, and instead of just whatever you normally have as an end card, you have it overlaid over someone doing that 30-second clip, introducing their channel, what they do.
That's what the community is about. We're sharing ideas. This is good shit.
It's at the very end, so at that point, a lot of people have clicked away, but it's better than a blank screen or just a stationary picture. And then if you do it enough,
at the beginning of that video is say, hey, check out, the full video. At the end, there'll be a shout out to, or a clip of somebody you should check out.
Yeah, and if you do it enough, people will come to expect it there as well.
Ooh.
Okay, so I have this idea.
Oh.
All right.
Oh boy.
So
He's got a
Does it involve
Kawasaki
bananas?
hat on. You got to listen to him. Kawasaki got
I've had this idea for a while, and I actually sent Chase and some of the other guys that were bigger to see if they would be willing to execute it to kind of help out smaller channels. And the idea was like a March Madness type of thing where you literally, and the way it would work is it would be a panel of judges. So the panel of judges would have to be established ahead of time, and it would have somehow, and this is again, the whole, like the way it's going to work out has to be tweaked and everything, but just the general idea was there. And it was like a March Madness where you'd take whatever, depending on how many people you could get to do it, 16, 32, whatever. And you would have like challenges, right? A video challenge, whatever the video challenge may be. And then everyone has X amount of days to come up with a video and send it in. And then whoever was hosting the thing, like let's just say I had held it, I would take those two videos, put them together, and post it as that challenge, right? And then there would be a stream where the judges would get together, review the video, and then eventually would vote a winner, and it would move on to the bracket. And then the winner somehow would, you know, I don't know, it'd be a promotional thing with a bigger channel or something, if we could get a bigger channel to get involved or whatnot. I don't know. It was just the idea that I had, but I thought it would be a good way of getting a whole bunch of smaller channels out there, even if they went up against bigger channels. If the bigger channels wanted to compete, and then just do like seeding based off of sub count or whatnot. But it wouldn't be a popularity contest because I thought about that originally, but then all the big channels would automatically win just because of the fan.
Well, and as long as it's not like, you know, basically two people trying to be the funniest or whatever. It's just whatever the best content they can produce.
Well, it would be
category.
each round would have a different theme. So if you wanted to win it all, you really have to be able to do, I guess you have to be versatile enough to be able to do a comedy video, to do a how-to video, to do a, you know, whatever video that you wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
I like that.
Like, you know, and I just thought, you know, and then at the end, what I thought would be, and if you could put your own twist to it, right? So like the championship round was do a face reveal.
Ooh.
So, okay,
Ooh,
now
I don't know if you want to see some of the faces.
No, but let's just say, okay, so let's just say a guy like Arson Rise, right, who refuses to do a face reveal. He would have to be creative somehow and do a face reveal without doing a face reveal, if you catch, you know what I mean? That could be part of it doesn't have to necessarily be exactly word for word what we're saying. It's just his twist on the challenge. So,
like, see, if I were like that,
maybe he puts Betty back there.
Face, the idea that pops on my face or on my head is take like a clip from a magazine or something, put it under your visor, and be like, "Done."
Yeah. And then again,
even at the Ohio meetup, I didn't see what Wheelan looked like.
I did, but I forgot.
I have worn the horse head inside a helmet before.
I got brainwashed. It was kind of a what was the movie?
Men in Black.
Men in Black.
Men in Black. Yeah, I was just of all my memory, I don't remember what the guy looks like.
Because everybody met up at the park, and you guys showed up, and like 5 minutes later, we all left. So I think the first time I got to talk to you, we stopped at like a gas station. So I just ran up in all my gear. I'm like, Sarge, I shook your hand. I'm like, good to finally meet you and everything. And then I ran off, put gas in my tank, and we rode off again. So we like I was sitting probably 4 or 5 people away from you at Quaker Steak, but you wouldn't know it because I didn't know.
I didn't know. You didn't have a horse head? I knew who you were because outside you were by your bike.
Yeah. Well, and I did end up talking to Rookzer over there by the drone guy for a bit, but I didn't realize who he was until I got home.
Nobody knows who I am.
I actually made a video of like, I didn't ever post it. I just kind of threw it away, but I did a vlog about things that I felt could have been done a lot better at that meetup. Things that should have been different. Things that for next year to improve on the overall interaction.
I think a few of us, I didn't make a video about it, but I did talk about it to M6 because we were linked up on the headsets. And I was talking about that. I was like, dude, this is kind of... It wasn't sketchy, but it wasn't... I think the whole meetup and then ride time was what was off.
Yeah, it was good in concept, but not in execution.
Because the meetup time was 1 o'clock, but I didn't know it meant that we ride at 1 o'clock. So I felt a little,
Betrayed.
Yeah, it was like we showed up, and I lit up a stogie. We're standing there. There's some guys, and then all of a sudden it's like, let's go. It's like, wait a minute, we just got here.
Yep.
And you guys weren't late either.
No, well, I think we were like maybe five minutes, if that. No, we were right on time.
Yeah, we got there and they were like, okay, we're getting ready to leave, and it was about 5-6 minutes or so.
We got there like 2 hours early.
Yeah, and the thing is, there was a video released the day before from Ride with Twitch, which I haven't seen any. But I haven't seen. Wow, guys!
I know it's going. I'm not clicking on that link.
It's not as bad as you think it is. It's not as bad as you think it
No,
is.
it's not.
It is funny,
I
though.
haven't seen. Well, the day before, he released a video saying meet up at 11 and then kickstands up at 1. So
I saw that too. That's why I showed up.
Well, I didn't see
Wait,
it.
hold on. Who just screamed? They're gonna give Rook a strike.
oh, you want me to put that on the video? Shit, I'll put that on here.
You should do that with Betty.
I did because I had to get another nipple tassel for her because I lost one. And I went in there and asked him, I said, do you have any dildos with suction cups on them? She looked at me with the weirdest face. And this
Oh
was
my
after
gosh.
I had already asked for super glue for the nipple tassels.
I wonder why.
And this was
That can't be too random because I'm sure girls in the shower would use that a lot.
I don't know. I mean,
Rook is a girl in the shower.
No, let me paint a little bit better of a picture for you. It was not just me by myself going in there. It was M6 with me. So 2 dudes go into a sex shop and ask for nipple tassels, pasties.
They did it. They did it.
And then
super glue.
back to the counter, ask for super glue for the pasties, followed by a question, do you have dildos with suction cups on them? And I did this motion.
I can't imagine.
Weird, like, we don't carry super glue. And then I asked her the dodo question. She goes, back around the corner.
Okay, don't tell me that's the weirdest question she's ever been asked.
I don't know, but she looked at me like it was.
The real question is, they had them and you didn't buy them?
It's $30. I was like, damn, dude, maybe later.
Okay, so what time we meeting up tomorrow then?
I don't know. What time you feel like coming up here?
60,
I got to call the manager over at Victoria's Secrets first.
Okay.
Oh,
I
6:30?
mean, I'm not going to talk to the ladies that work there. I'm going to talk to the manager. She's just employed there. So I need to talk to her to make sure, or him, whoever, sexist roots are going at it. Back at it again with the white vans. I'm going to ask to make sure it's okay for us to film in there. And now I'm going to stress that we kind of need to not let the people on the floor know. So it's more of a surprise.
This can only end well.
Exactly.
No comment.
Perfect for a weekend vlog.
Where's the Victoria's Secret? Is it?
Jefferson. Oh, there's one in Jefferson Mall. There's one in Mall St. Matthews.
No,
I was thinking Jefferson Mall because it'd be more.
You need to wait until May when your beard has reached maximum beardness to do that.
Really?
Yes.
We can always just hit up a different Victoria's Secret.
There's
That
one
works.
here.
Just walk in there with one of those big, like, semi-pro cameras that, like the Parrot cam that you perch on your shoulder. Just walk in there with it. What's up?
I'm already walking in with a dummy with nipple tassels.
Should do it at Walmart. Though.
Well, Walmart does not care.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Walmart wouldn't care.
Yeah, true.
You could get it, and everyone would just look at you like you're another Walmart shopper.
Person.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I could just put her in a cart and be like,
Oh, hey, we could put her in a handicap cart.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
we could. If I could,
You
put
can
one
ride
of
the
those in a remote-
handicap scooter, man.
And if anyone gives you hell, she's got no legs.
I know, you could put her in the front basket and just go.
I don't know. I've already ridden around a Kmart or a Walmart with my helmet and everything on.
And so we won't get in trouble. We don't have to show it, but we can wrap your leg.
Oh, we don't have to. I got a handicap license plate,
Okay.
so I could just put my hand. I've got a placard. All I gotta do is just hang it from the window, the mirror. I'm handicapped.
Well, no, I mean, as far as in the store, on the cart.
I
Because
put
a
it on
lot
that
of
too.
times you just see fat people that are just too lazy to walk around just in the handicap cart.
Yeah, that's what I want to be when I grow up. So
In
I'm
Kentucky.
I mean, being fat takes practice.
Speaking
No, it
of,
doesn't.
I'm going to go get some more pizza.
Now, I have done it once, but I haven't done it on camera yet. But I will. The next time I'm in a store and I see somebody get up out of one of those handy cripple things, and they get up and reach for something or walk to something, I'm going to scream, "It's a miracle! She is walking!" I'd say she because they're mostly female anyway.
Well, what kills me at Walmart is that these people can push a cart around for 200 miles. I'm talking like legit people walking around with their shopping cart, buy all this crap, but they can't figure out where the hell to put it when they get in the parking lot.
Right?
Hey, the first time I see a shopping cart up against my concourse, oh, it's going down.
There's gonna be one against your concourse tomorrow.
I'm yelling timber.
It's we're gonna dance.
Ding, 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 ding.
We'll take a
Yeah,
chance.
but I've never understood that because people can walk around Walmart, buy all this crap, but they can't put it back in like the cart thingy.
Can't put it back in a hole.
Well, you heard. Did I put that in the video? I might not have. I
don't
have
know.
an idea. Not all door handles on cars are the levers that come up. Sometimes it's the little handle that comes out. Sometimes it's the handle with the button,
Or it's the GTR handle.
or it's the GTR handle.
Look it up. The handles are recessed. You have to push one and pull it out.
So the point I'm going at, without the Canadian messing me up, is
Hey,
you have
fuck
a
you,
door handle with a
Kentucky,
loop.
you're-
Basis, yeah, you're a fart smeller. So you have a loop there, and all I need is a bunch of big zip ties, and I can zip tie carts to the door handles, and that's what I want to do.
Watch you get shot.
Probably, but I'm always packing anyway, so I'll just return fire.
I have
Return
lots
fire.
of big zip ties at work.
Huh? Oh yeah, you do, don't you?
That's
I want some.
yeah.
Oh, like those, the ones they use as handcuffs?
I've got some of those too.
Oh my god, I thought he said dildos at work.
Oh, he's got those too. I
Got a
know.
lot of big dildos at work.
I know where he
Dildo
works.
baggins.
He's got those too. They install them in the seats.
I don't know what you guys were talking about, but I've seen where people take those real big, thick zip ties and put them around somebody's. I said zip ties. Don't know what you're thinking. Put them around somebody's drive shaft, so when they turn their engine on, it starts slapping at the floorboards really loud.
Nice.
They can't figure out where the noise comes from.
You can't do it with engines or motors nowadays because they're all fuel injected and a bunch of computer shit.
My truck's as old as I am. You can do it with mine.
We all know that.
But back in the day, even before the Sarge started motovlogging, which means it was a long time ago. They made these things that went on the spark plug, and
what?
It would use the spark, the electricity, to ignite it. It was basically a firework for your motor. It would whistle, smoke, pop, and everything, but there wasn't anything mechanically wrong with your motor. I still got like 2 or 3 of these. They're over at my mom's place because my dad had them. And I took one to school one day, and one of my buddies had an old pickup truck, and I put it on there. Oh, my God, it was funny as shit. Black and white smoke comes barreling from under the hood. He's like, oh, my God, what the fuck's going on? And I go over there. I'm like, I'll fix that for you for $30. I go in under there. I pull out the little thing, shove it in my pocket so he doesn't know what happened. I put the spark plug back on. I said, fire it up. And it fired up just fine. But it's so funny.
Yeah, but I did.
Here's a picture of Sarge when he first started motovlogging.
Oh my God! I'm not on the Hangout page. Where's it at? I missed it.
Hold on. I'll put it up there for you. There you go.
I see it. Dude, that is so mean.
I'm sorry, Sarge.
I got great hair.
Sorry, but it's you always
awesome.
It looks like Sarge too in his military jacket.
Right? He's got his bomber jacket.
Awesome, man. I love it.
When Sarge started vlogging, he had a full head of hair. I mean,
oh man.
Now, in Sarge's defense,
the Beatles were just coming into their prime,
and no
receding hairline. He still does have a full head of hair.
I do. It's just
like me.
It's silver.
Yeah, it is silver, but
he's got the high and tight cut as well.
Yeah, that's because he has to.
Yeah, but my hair's silver, so it I love that picture, man.
Goddamn military haircuts.
I love it.
It's urban camouflage.
I love it. I want that picture.
It's ACU.
I see you too.
I want some digital camo.
You're
I
love that. That is awesome.
90s kid.
What were we talking?
Tell somebody to spell cup.
Jesus.
P-U-C-I? P-U-C-I?
Damn,
that's something else. You're talking about fireworks. I remember because I used to work as a welder, and so I had my workbench, and for whatever reason, it was like a week after July 4th. So I hit a bunch of fireworks on something behind my desk. And then I switched workbenches with somebody else, with a new guy in the shop. Completely forgot about him. And like 5 days later, he's just welding away, and some sparks fly off of what he's welding and light the fireworks off. And all of a sudden, there's this huge cloud of smoke coming off of his workbench, and he just like storms out of the building. And I'm like, oh shit, sorry.
It's an initiation.
Yeah, pretty much, but he was a jerk, so he deserved it.
Oh, man.
I would have put, like, wet paint on his welding mask.
Shit. Oh, man. Note to self. Don't rub your eyes if you just got done cutting onions.
Dumbass.
Shut up. Oh, my God, man.
They do nothing.
It burns when I see. Oh my God.
Well, it burns when I pee. So.
Got the pun. It hurts when I see.
I got this burning sensation when I pee.
Oh my God.
But stop taking over the fire.
Oh God.
Oh my.
Are we done yet?
Almost. I'm gonna post this in here, show you all what I was talking about.
Yeah, man.
The
Throttle lock's about ready to fall asleep on us, man.
Okay, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, same here. So anyway,
Yeah, no.
I don't sleep.
Rookzer was up at 5 o'clock after staying up till 2 o'clock playing hide and seek.
Yeah, what is this hide and seek that you guys keep?
It's a prop hunt.
Okay, so I watched. I watched a video. I don't know who it was. There was like a YouTube video of it. So basically, they just make you a random prop, and you try not to get shot.
No, you make yourself a random prop. You pick it, and then you go hide somewhere. And this is just one of the many game modes in that game.
Okay.
I mean, Gary's Mod is essentially a physics engine, and you pick a prop like, say, a teacup or a bookshelf or whatever, and you sit there inconspicuously while they run by, or a boot. Sorry, Wheelan. I trolled him a bunch with a boot last night. So, and you sit there inconspicuously, and to make it more challenging, when they pass by, you can either jump or you can move over to a different part of the room to where they wouldn't really notice. It's just basically a more complicated hide and seek. And once then they shoot you to try to kill you, and then the hunters win. Or if the timer runs out and they haven't found you or been able to kill you, then you win as the prop.
And the hunters are just regular first-person shooters. So they've got guns, and then if they shoot something that's not a prop, they lose health. So the goal is to find all the props before they either kill themselves or run out of time.
Yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
And to tell you how much fun you can have with it, I was playing it before the hangout started, and me and another prop killed 4 hunters because we were just dancing around their feet while they were trying to shoot us, and they kept shooting other stuff, and it killed them. Kind of like what I was doing to Wheelan last night. It was funny as shit.
So now, if you get shot, are you become a hunter at that point, or you just wait until the game ends?
You wait until that round ends, and then the teams swap. So I mean, everybody gets to be a hunter and a prop at different points. But it's a lot of fun, and I highly recommend it. Even just for that game mode, I recommend it because it's so much fun.
Gotcha.
I mean, I don't know how much Gary's Mod is now. Was it like $15, $20?
Yeah, I think so. When I bought it, it was $20, but it's worth it.
Yeah. I mean, you can do more than that. There's was it murder, something like that?
Yeah, murder, trouble in terrorist town.
Yeah. There's
then just regular Gmod.
And there's Gmod. There's Guess Who, which has
$10.
You can have like Mario characters, video game characters, or whatever genre of characters just walking around, NPCs, and you basically like prop hunt but with people, and you walk around trying to be inconspicuous. And if you touch the hunters, then if you touch them so many times, you brush up against them without them knowing it, you get a special ability. And
this is all user created.
I understand. Yeah, it was off Roblox, right, or something like that.
I think Roblox.
It was based off the Half-Life 2 engine from the old Valve games, and Gmod was created by some other developer that uses that engine, but you can create all sorts of buildings and vehicles and other challenges, and then people have modded it to do this.
And if you want to see some like actual funny videos from it, they're really big YouTubers, but there's Vanos and H2O Delirious, I Am Wildcat.
I think Vanos was the video I watched when I was trying to figure out what the hell it was.
Might have been, because they do some really funny videos with it.
Do Hutch and CNETers still make videos anymore?
I don't know.
They did a lot of murder back in the days, Sarge would say.
Back in the day.
So
I'm sorry,
before this goes
it's
on,
okay,
because we've already went. I can hear a tear going down his cheek. But
back in the day.
It's already went an hour over. So if anybody has any words of wisdom to give to the viewers, present or future, speak now.
Don't put your fingers where you wouldn't put your pecker.
So don't put your fingers in the tailpipe.
I put my fingers in the tailpipe all the time.
So you put your packer in there too.
Yeah.
Subscribe today.
I knew it was coming there.
All-in-one motovlogging channel.
A link to Limit Joshi and a link to Ninja Zift will be in the description below, or whatever anybody else decides to call it. Hope everybody has a good whatever fucking time of day it is for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Chill.
Love you.
Love you. Yeah.
Put it in the booty hole.
We're still
do it again, Throttle Lock.